Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Gayest, the Greatest Secret Tavern. This side of Limsa Laminsa, the Queer Buccaneer. I'm your host of the Motion Star Behind the Bar, Captain Eden Jackson. Demo, thank you for the 1 year of Twitch sub. Thank you so much. And you received the shirt. Oh, how did it come out? I don't have one yet. I'm waiting to ship everybody else's before I order one for myself. But I shipped out the second one today, and I'm going to ship out the last one when the payment for it comes in. Do we Captain or something? I don't know. I've been here first before. You can if you want. Have you heard about my new anime plot? Apparently we're doing this today. Neil Conkles, welcome. Shirt looks good as hell. Hell yeah. Maybe I should insist you all Captain, but I don't know. I don't like telling people what to do. We're just here for it. We're here for a good time. Exactly. I had a fucking train ride from hell on Saturday afternoon into evening. There's the hoy. You're all gonna hit that now, aren't you? I had the train journey from hell Saturday afternoon into evening into night. That was how long this fucking took. Bear in mind, the trip to the place on Friday, 2 hours. 2.5 hours, maybe. Chat exactly.
Oh, you know, get in here.
And the locksmith. And I'm
So-
a locksmith.
Like, you look away for 30 seconds and the Bahunga Wonga's already out. Look, I do not think I've received cert yet. Also, question, is there a thing to go through? Okay, when your second Kofi payment hits my account, I send you a DM saying, hey, what size do you want? And then I send it out like as soon as you tell me what size you want. So when your second payment comes through, you'll get a DM from me, and then that'll be me putting the order through. So yeah, I traveled from where I live now back to my hometown because they were having their first ever Trans Pride, which is great for them. And I put on a stall selling the nerdy queer stuff, exclamation mark Etsy if you don't know what the nerdy queer is, to sell my wares, to sell my stuff, and to just sort of basically to have an excuse to go and see how the Trans Pride turned out. 2.5 hours down there. 2.5 hours for 80 miles. That's a bit shit, but if you travel east to west in this country, the trains are a bit shit. Coming back the other way, Saturday afternoon, I leave at about 6:30. And before this event, before I get on this train, I hear some of the organizers say they changed some of the timings of the event so that the march wouldn't coincide with football fans going to the football stadium, because there was a football match on that day. And I was like, that makes sense. That's a sensible thing to do. I wonder who they played. Turns out the match that was going on in my hometown was against a team that lives one train stop away from me. So I had drunk, chanting bastard football fans the entire trip home. The trains were full of drunk men doing stupid chants, and they won as well, so they were in good moods. So they were all jolly and trying to bastard about. And also, it was raining rather hot. The more west we got, the harder the rain was. And I started noticing as I was changing, trains cancelled due to floods, due to flooded tracks. Good moods or bad moods? Yeah, it's just different flavors of bad. And I noticed like a couple of train delayed due to floods, train cancelled due to floods, and I'm like, oh fuck. So I get on my second train, and we move one stop, and no, sorry, this is we move one stop, and we stop. Like not in any train station. We just stop in the middle of the tracks, and we hear a bing bong. Sorry for the delays. There is a trespasser on the track. They are refusing to move, and the police have been called. Well, so we stay still for about 15, 20 minutes, and then we get another bing bong. Just a little update on the situation, guys. The police have arrived. Trespasser is refusing to move. Police have tased him. That gets a big cheer from the drunken football fans. To me, that's just unnecessary detail. I don't need to know that the police have tased a man for sitting on the train tracks. He shouldn't be sat on the fucking train tracks. Dangerous to him, dangerous to everybody else. But we didn't need to know that. They apparently British police have tasers. Who knew? I don't know why they would bring that up. I don't know why he got told that, and I don't know why he had to tell us that. But the trains from, so I had 3 trains, and it was the first train that was delayed due to the trespasser, which meant I was 20 minutes behind schedule, which means I had to wait for the next train on my second leg, which was another 40 minutes because it's a 1 every hour train. So I'm sat in fucking bumfuck nowhere train station to get my second train. And then I get to my third train home. And to get that train, I have to leave one train station, cross the road, and enter another train station. Because for some reason, the small town in which I made my third change has 2 train stations that are across the road from each other. How did that happen? Who knows? As I'm crossing the road, it's fucking chucking it down with rain. Like, not even like raining sideways, just raining hard and down. Like in sheets. So I get to the train station, and like there is a dude like staring through the station manager, through the window at a guy through like that's on the other side of the train barrier, the ticket barrier, and he's being asked to leave by the station manager. And she's like, I run, like he's like insisting that it's like public land, so he's allowed to do what he wants. And he's like, no, and the station manager's like, no, I'm in charge here. You need to leave. The station manager's assistant is like, I'm calling the police. I walk inside to get out of the fucking rain, to hear the guy that he was staring at's side of the story. And I have just walked in on the aftermath of a fight breaking out on the train station platform, because this guy was trying to get his kid in his pram to get them off the train, and the dude that was stood outside was behind him on the train and was like, well, the fuck do you think you're doing touching that kid? And like the dude was like, that's my kid, what are you talking about? And the dude's wife goes, that's his kid, what are you talking about? So the guy swings at this woman. Like, the guy, like, swings at this woman. So, obviously, the dude puts his son down in the pram and goes, and, like, you know, defends his wife and kids. And, like, shoves this guy off the train. Like, they start fighting. Like, he's just trying to, like, defend his wife and kids from this loon that just, accused him of being a pedo and then swung at his wife. Like, the police arrive. Second time I've had to deal with police in this train journey home. Police arrive, drag this man off because he refuses to leave the station. Like the train station workers won't let the dude, his wife, and his kids through the ticket barriers because they're like, if you go through those barriers, he's going to fight you again, and I don't want to fight. I don't want to have to break up another fight here. Yeah, he's willing to throw hands with a molester. However, he didn't throw hands with a molester. He threw hands with someone for telling him that wasn't a molester. Because it was the kid's dad. But like, yeah. And then it's still chucking it down with rain. All this time it's still chucking it down with rain. That gets disintegrated. And I go through the ticket barriers once like everyone is dispersed. I go through the ticket barriers. I go sit in the waiting room that's like the covered area. And on the board, my train has not had a platform assigned to it. The trains after it have. The trains before it have. No platform has been assigned to my train. So I go, that's a problem. But then it updates. And it goes, your train is going to be leaving from platform 3. And I look left, and I see platform 1. I look right, I see platform 2. This is a small station. And I overhear someone going, I didn't know this station had a platform 3. And neither did I. I didn't know there was a platform 3 in this station either. So me and this older couple that have like clearly just come back from a hike are like, do you know where platform 3 is? I don't know where platform 3 is. We see a very wet train station worker walk past us, and like the wife of this old couple just goes, it looks like he knows where it's going. Should we just follow him? So we follow him, just completely unprompted. We follow him behind like what is clearly like an engineering building. Lo and behold, completely hidden from view, the legendary platform 3. And before I get on the train and I go, is this train going to my hometown? And he goes, yeah, just get on. We get on, train doesn't move. Zach goes, what time are you coming back? I'll wait for you with an umbrella outside the station. And I go, I don't know, man. Train's not moving. Train's not moving. So like they go, the driver comes out of the driver's booth, pod, whatever, looking very disgruntled and going like, he's like, oh, for fuck's sake. Mutters something at the people, at me and the rest of the people in the train. I've got my headphones on, so I barely hear it. I ask the older couple what's going on, and they're like, yeah, the trains before us have had to be cancelled due to flooding, so they're just in the way. So he goes, it might be about 15 minutes. It might be cancelled. Might be about 15 minutes. 10 minutes later, very, 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 very frustrated driver does another like walks out, checks like with the staff in the station, goes back into the booth, checks on his radio, sees what happens, and goes, comes out with a thermos of coffee and goes, I'm so sorry it's late. I'm doing all I can. Does anybody want a coffee? Like from like his private like thermos full of coffee. Bear in mind, it is like gone 10 o'clock at this point. Like it's 10 o'clock at night. We are cold, we are wet. Like if it wasn't 10 o'clock, I would have had a coffee. I would have really liked a coffee, but it was 10:30 at night. I'm not drinking a caffeinated beverage. And like 10, like I am a 15-minute train journey from where I am to home, and those 15 minutes have gone, and I text that like, still not moved yet. But like we finally get home. We finally get to my train station, and like not only is Zach waiting for me with an umbrella, he's not waiting for me with an umbrella, he's waiting for me with my brother-in-law and his car, which is mwah. So we get driven home, which is great. So I don't get rained on any more than I already have. And I finally get home. Bear in mind, it took me 2.5 hours to get there. 2.5 hours to get there. And I left at 6:30. I get home about 11 o'clock. 11 o'clock in the fucking night. I get home. Wetcat.exe doesn't begin to explain it. God, train journey from hell. Everything that could have gone wrong except the rail replacement bus service. The one thing I can say is I didn't get a rail replacement bus service. Good Lord Almighty. But I got home in one piece. I went to London for the charity walk, then got offered a train ride back in first class by someone on the walk coming to York. Only it turns out they didn't stop at my stop. Holy shit. Stay until York. We're stuck outside York Station for 30 minutes because broken signal. Then he pays for an Uber to take me 90 minutes to my car in Wakefield. Then yesterday I had to drive to Leeds to pick up my friend's passport. And then 4 hours to London. Good Lord. Oh. Travel is not hitting us. It's not hitting us well. Good lord. Yeah, the rail replacement bus might have been quicker. Like, eliminate that second train. I should have just got a rail replacement bus home. Good lord. Oh. Should play some fucking Yakuza. Wherever the fuck Eden lives in England, MBTA train bullshit forever and ever. Where I live in England, like this, that applies to all of England. All of England is like this. Like going north to south in England is fine, easy on the train. Expensive, but easy. It's going east to west that's the problem. And where I live and where I went is basically just a straight line west and a little bit north. So it was just pains in arses. Let's play some fucking Yakuza, you know. now that got that out of the way, let's play some fucking Yakuza. So we're in Kamurocho now, by the Jungle Boy. You know, Jack Perry's here now. It is a roll of the fucking dice every time. Like again, the train journey down there, like. You wouldn't think that 3 trains would ever be a peaceful journey. But the train journey down there was fine. Was absolutely fine. It was the train journey back that was the issue. I'm going to go get that nostalgia point at Children's Park, and then we'll do plot. Because we do plot in the first part. This is what we do. We do plot in these streams. Right. On Blue Sky, I advertised the stream of this party having something for everyone. Because we have hot old man, we have fruity young man, we have sexy lady with a whip, and we have Nanba. Something for everyone. This truly is the pansexual paradise. I'm washing dominoes. Washing dominoes. Nanba does get his own category. I would walk 500 miles, and I would walk 500 more, just to be the man who didn't have to deal with Northern Rail. It was Northern Rail, always Northern Rail. So okay, sometimes dominoes need cleaning. Okay, understood. I wasn't familiar with the messiness of dominoes. Unless you're eating dominoes while playing dominoes, and then the dominoes might get dominoes on them, and that'll be greasy. The dominoes inside of dominoes were kind of groovy for some reason, so I have a soup pot of soapy water. Domino soup, hell yeah. Yeah. Fuck Northern Rail. If you can avoid Northern Rail, then do so. That is my advice to you. I've mentioned this before, but where I live is like sandwiched between Northern Rail, the worst train company in the country, and Merseyrail, the best train company in the best train company in the country, and nothing quite elaborates how bad Northern Rail is than living next, like between those two. My friend got married this week. Hooray! It was a bridal party. The venue was like an hour and a half, driving on the interstate from the big city. That's an hour and a half drive. That's a long way away. I am aware that you live in America, so everything is about an hour and a half drive away from each other, but that's a long way. I would try and get somewhere closer to the venue. Children's Park. Nothing unusual about this park, except for the manhole in the back. Underneath it is an intricate sewer system. Some might say it's just another facet of the city. At one point, Akiyama went into hiding there. To be honest, it seemed kind of fun. Maybe I should experience it myself once before I move on to the next level. It's a short drive. That's about where we drive to the Renfest. 90 minutes driving. That's a long drive. That's a long drive. I got back and parked my chair, and also the scroll wheel on my mouse was sticky. My drawing tablet was the wrong way around. I have no idea what you people are doing with stuff. Mysteriously grubby. Foul. Foul and nasty. Bad times. Oh, and I found an ice rock in the bin of the toilet. We hate the sticky. No sticky on the shorts, please. Right, we'll get a couple more nostalgia points on the way to plot, and then we'll do plot. I promise. I promise. I promise we'll do plot. Mysterious sticky is the worst kind of sticky. We hate mysterious sticky. I forgot you could go first person. I am Kiryu now. I am become Kiryu. Right. When American Vesting was visiting next week, we're going to travel 4 hours to Falka. That's so far. I mean, for them, I'm sure it's nothing. I'm sure it's nothing for them. Oh, delinquents, ace ruffians. Look at that groovy little booty. Ace ruffians. Let's go. Let's fuck them up. Right, this should be an easy enough fight. They're bulky, but they're not like a problem. So I'm going to go heat mode. Resurgence. This is still the coolest fucking shit. Like, this will never not be the coolest shit. Nanba, Pyro Prison. If you could Pyro Prison like 3 of them, yeah, that's great. Drive around the world twice and some Americans had said nothing. Yeah, I fucking the Americans' ability to drive long distances is insane to me. Like, I would say I do envy your ability to be able to go, yeah, 4 hours drive, that's nothing. Because that's big old road trip where I'm from. Like 4 hours could get me to London. Not that I'd ever want to go, but 4 hours could get me to London. And I'm looking at a 4-hour drive to London and like that's no, that's way too far. Part of it is the infrastructure as well as the culture. Yeah, like I know it's like a necessity thing. Like because everything is really far away from each other. And also, I think part of it is something that I only learned recently when I went over there. Is part of it is your cars are bigger. Your cars are bigger and comfier. Depends on where you live and whether you have a car or need to carpool 30. Yeah, I don't have a car, so I'm relying on like public transport. But yeah, like, your cars are bigger and comfier. I remember when I first got into St. Louis last year, I got in the car and I was like, this car is huge, because it was the first car I'd been in a long ass time where I didn't have to duck my head, because I'm like 6'1" and I was wearing boots. So like I was like, I ducked my head. I ducked my head instinctively, but then I was like, oh, I didn't have to do that. This is a really big car. And the woman driving looked at me and was like, this is our smaller car. And it was a fucking tank. It was an absolute beast of a car. And I'm thinking like, that's insane. Your cars are massive. And she goes, no, these are normal sized cars. Oh no, but we do have this stereotype of British people that I'm not sure if you know about. There's this stereotype about British people that nobody's ever told me before. There's this stereotype about British people that all your cars are tiny. Demo, thank you for gifting that sub. Thank you so much. Sassy, enjoy your emotes and your ad-free viewing. Let's look at the Millennium Tower together. The Millennium Tower. This is where my fate began. And this is where I settled the score with Nishikiyama Akira. Even though we weren't related by blood, Nishiki was the closest thing I had to a brother. I thought we could just keep screwing around with small-time Yakuza under the boss, but I don't know where it all went wrong. Or if this was the way things had to be. No matter how much thought I put into it, I just can't figure it out. That's why I need to keep my head up. That's it's time for us to meet again, and I can face him with pride. Keep on living, or at least trying to. Entire country designed upon car infrastructure, and we used to have more walkable towns that got mostly demolished and moved for more road. Yes, I have heard that like car companies have way too much power in America. Everything becomes car based. The suburbs are just massive open roads, like jaywalking existing, and yeah, like I said, your cars are huge. There's at one point a law that's supposed to be passed to regulate how large they can be. And guess what happened? Because we allow lobbying. Car manufacturers Toyota, GMC, and BMW lobbied against it. So did that. Yeah, like, and again, it's a mixture. It's a mixture of like you can deal with bigger drives because one, you have to because of lobbying, and two, your like car manufacturers have adjusted and made bigger, comfier cars. But again, like the British car's a tiny thing. The British car's a tiny thing. I thought this was ridiculous, and then I remembered, hey, what's the stereotypical car that you associate with Britain? That's right, the fucking Mini. So of course our cars are small because the British car is called a Mini. I just never thought about it before. Yeah, the Mini. Yeah, larger cars are a fucking hazard. Oh, yeah. Fuck it. The 15-minute cities uproar, that even got to us. Like, my fucking, I've overheard people in my little town. Yeah, the Minis from the Italian Job movie. Like, I've heard people from my little fucking village, like, give in to the fucking 15-minute cities, like, fucking just lie. And I'm like, you live in a 15-minute city. You can walk from Big Tesco to an optician to a school in 15 minutes. You live in a 15-minute city, and isn't it fucking great? Isn't it amazing that you can go from your house to the Big Tesco to the optician to a pharmacy in 15 minutes? That your kids can walk to school in 15 minutes. You live in a 15-minute city, god fucking damn it. It makes me so mad. And they're like, oh, they're gonna turn them into 15-minute series. Yeah, you don't want a GP in a shop, at a school, and a library, all within walking distance. I have all of that. It's so good. Zombie film, huh? Yeah, Big Tesco. Gotta have a Big Tesco. Well, it is a pretty popular movie genre. I wonder if that's why I had a weird dream about zombies myself. They put in a reminisce about the zombie game. In that dream, Kamurocho was swarmed with zombies for some reason. The entire town was closed off to contain them. And everyone still trapped inside, left for dead. I also had this absurdly huge gun and went on a whole rampage. What an insane dream. I don't know why, but everything was just so vivid. The emotions I felt then still leave an impression on me today. Perhaps this is a memory from an alternate timeline? Yeah, right. That'd be ridiculous. Dead Souls alternate timeline! Oh. My favorite fact of the zombie game genre, for some reason, that version of Kiryu Majima is the one they added to Project X Zone 2. It must have been just the latest release. Dude, Turkey's gonna be like, okay, respect them and they will respect us. There's a Turkey in town, we call him Frank. We always know it's him because he only pecks cop cars. Based Frank. I don't think like wild turkeys are a thing in this country. We do have particularly nasty geese. Don't fuck with geese, y'all. Don't fuck with geese. Frank is base as hell. Don't fuck with geese. I remember when I was a kid, a goose, like, I was eating a cheese sandwich and a goose bit my hand to try and get it. Like, whole ass hand in the goose mouth. Nasty stuff. And the geese have fucked me up ever since. Like, I played Untitled Goose Game and got fucking Vietnam War flashbacks. It is a lovely day and you are a horrible goose. Exactly. Geese are horrible. Nasty boys. Oh, look, catching them swans then. It's just the one swan, actually, I think it's fine. Speaking of birds, let's do some bird magic. Yeah, fuck them up. Also been bitten by geese. Yeah, geese are just wildly aggressive. Like, I didn't even have it wasn't even tasty bread. It was fucking Sainsbury's Basics white bread with a bit of cheese in there. Mum's office building has a little pond next to it, and they get geese nesting there. And every spring they will charge at moving cars. Fuck you know. Never been bitten by a goose, and geese frequent our town. I think you guys are having skill issues. I've only ever been bitten by a goose once. I've had one goose bite. The deepest, darkest bruises only have a melody from being bitten by ducks and geese. Yeah, I've had one goose bite. I couldn't tell you how to avoid being. Well, my way of how to avoid being bitten by a goose is do not carry a cheese sandwich around a goose. That, using my knowledge and expertise, that is how you avoid goose bites. Do not carry a cheese sandwich. I was feeding the ducks when I was like 4. Yeah. I was like, I think maybe like, I was definitely like less than 10, maybe less than 8. Yeah, just avoid geese, especially if you're carrying a cheese sandwich. I was made to capture escaped ducks and geese when I was a young teenager. Holy shit. Sorry, I totally ran into you. She's a plant. She's definitely a plant. Look at her. Plant. Look at her. Look at her. She's suspicious. Oh, Michio. That Kichu. Michio! That little guy on your, who is that little guy on your keychain? Mascot character. Why would you care about Onomichio? Because Onomichio fucking rules. He's got a charming Hakasu face. Put baby in pelican. No, don't put baby in pelican mouth. That's a bad idea. That. He's a mascot and he's my favorite. Thank you very Michi. Do you guys have a favorite mascot? I don't have a favorite mascot, but it's probably Onomichio, if I had to pick. Someday I'm gonna marry Michio-kun. No, pelican mouth not perfect for baby. Do not put baby in pelican mouth. No. Not whole baby. Eat baby. When I was in Onomichi, I met a sick girl. She said she liked Onomichio. But cheered her up by wearing the Onomichio costume. Pretty sure her name was... It was, I do, and it's Wally the Green Monster, the mascot of Fenway Park. Gritty is Gritty is pretty cool. Gritty's a good one. I think Gritty's pretty high up. The Honey Monster is pretty rad. The Honey Monster is pretty cool. I think my least favorite is probably Mr. Blobby, if Mr. Blobby counts as a mascot. So this is like following, like, this is a main story quest, and it's following up from a wild ass sub story in Yakuza 5. Like, if you've not played that one sub story in Yakuza 5, like, you like, this means nothing to you. But Kiryu's gonna save her anyway, because Kiryu is a good guy. Right after we reminisce about this coffee shop. Cafe Alps. This place has been around for a while. It was even well established. It was well established even before the bubble era. I spent hours nursing a cup of coffee here before. Gotta say, I'm pretty fond of this place. Memory serves, all sorts of dangerous things went down here. I remember completing my first ever job training sessions at this cafe. I once worked somewhere called the Tachibana Real Estate in the past. And my instructor was a man named Oda. He drilled Business Etiquette 101 into my head here. He was an asshole though. Never liked him much at all. Thanks to him, I remember the proper way to exchange business cards to this day. Those low tables are awful. Yeah, they are really fucking low tables. Kind of a useless skill though, when I have no reason to. I cannot advocate for putting baby in pelican mouth. That will not do you well in your future as a child minder. Let's grab this one from Ebisu Porn. It was Sassy that was talking about Oda last time, right? We got a little Oda memory. It was you talking about Oda, right? Ebisu Porn. For family heirlooms, seized as part of debt collections to a ring being sold the same day it was given to a hostess. The pawn shop is a place where all kinds of things gather, each with their own history. But for some reason, this place always struck me as a weapon and armory shop. There are Japanese swords and even chainmail armor. Strange as the selection is, I have to say I do like the variety. Really appreciate this shop for helping me get this far. The diminished get a perfect... Yeah, we love a perfect score. We have to do the memories. We have to do the reminiscing in order to unlock all of Date-san's lifelinks. And we are doing all of Date-san's lifelinks. I will not entertain not doing them. This used to be something else. Now, why would they build a police station this large here? It's giving off an I've got my eye on you vibe. The cops and I get along like dogs and cats. The detectives I've encountered were all guys who die for what they believe in. And I've been influenced by their way of life time after time. Date-san especially. I owe that man a great debt I doubt I'd ever be able to repay. If it weren't for him, I don't know if I'd still be alive to this day. Strange, isn't it? You'd think a former Yakuza and a detective would wind up being friends. One of the only ones I've got of that. I think I'm done with the baby bit for now. Oh. December's exclusive piece of merch is caution, do not put baby in pelican mouth t-shirt. So the reason this is a police station is because this used to be a shop called the Don Quixote, which is the genuine real brand of shops in Japan. The problem is they lost the license to Don Quixote, and Don Quixote did not want to sponsor anymore, so they had to take the shop down. Yeah, the Don Quixote. That's how it's pronounced, right? Don Quixote. Just the theme song will be stuck in my head all evening. They did name a shop. Apparently in Japan, they did name a shop after the windmill night. Yeah, when I realized it was a real shop, I was like, yo, what the why? Of all things though, why? Why that one? Being saved by Onamichio. Yeah, fuck you and your big puffer jacket, roadman ass looking motherfucker. She remembers. She remembers it's Onomichio. She remembers. I did learn from a streamer who lives in Japan that the stores are referred to as donkey. That's very fun. That's very fun. What's great is I've got a friend that lives in Japan. I've got a friend that moved out to Japan. And I can just like drop these names into conversation. Names of brands that I have exclusively learned from these games. Like the donkey and like Boss Coffee and stuff like that. Just go down to the donkey, you know. They sell everything there. I did not realize a pelican baby mouth was you were referencing something. I just thought that was. I just thought you were just riffing off nothing. Emily Jones was a spokesperson of Boss Coffee for a bit. Yeah, celebrities used to go over to Japan and do commercials all the time. They made an entire like B plot about it on Friends. I remember. I kind of remember that. Back before the internet, when everything was so globalized, they could go over, do the commercials in Japan, and nobody would ever know in America until the internet happened. So we saved her life dressed up like an orange headed fisherman because we're great. Because Kiryu is the best man alive. Such a nice surprise.
俺もだ。前に会った時はあんなに小さかったのに、もうすっかり立派なお姉さんだな。いえいえ、全然まだ高校生のひよっこです。
Yes, she's not a grown woman. She's just a high schooler. Thank you for clarifying. This game better not be weird about women.
すっかり元気になりました。それもこれも全部桐生さんのおかげですよ。俺は何もしていない。そんなことありません。
Onomichio-kun pose, go! I hope they do it. I hope they do it at the end of the story. Thanks to Michio, I had the courage.
あの勇気がなかったら、私手術を拒否し続けて、もしかしたら悪い結果になっていたかもしれません。だから、桐生さんや道夫くんには、
You and Michio-kun changed my life. That's really sweet. Like he's making everybody's lives better, but he just needs people to tell him because he doesn't think he has any effect on people.
何もわからないから探せなくて、ずっと心残りだったんです。だから今日お会いできて本当に良かったです。俺もお前の手術がどうなるか心配してたんだ。
Next to today, I don't have.
こちらこそ会えてよかったぜ。でも桐生さんがまさか東京の方だったなんて思いませんでした。
No wonder I couldn't find you in Onomichi.
どうりで尾道。
He just lives kind of everywhere. He lived in Okinawa for a bit. He lived in Tokyo now. Lived in fucking God knows where.
はい、実は私医者を目指していて、その夢のために東京の医大に強い学校に入学したんです。それをきっかけに家族で上京しました。医者か。すごいじゃない。
She's gonna be a doctor.
慣れたらですけどね。同級生も。
One of the things got taught during staff week at summer camp as well. You never know what kind of legacy you leave on a person, so make sure every interaction counts. Yes. Yeah. Like that's a really good thing to remember. You never know what kind of legacy you can leave on a person. Like I have this sort of subconscious thing. Approach every interaction as if you're trying to make a friend. And generally those two pieces of information kind of go hand in hand. Because I want to leave people thinking people are friendly. You know? And like everybody wins. If like a random conversation with a stranger, I do it trying to make a friend.
さて、そろそろ行くか。お前行く場所があるんだろ？
But also, like, Kiryu is kind of like the inverse of that advice. He never thinks he leaves a legacy on anyone. He never thinks he never believes he's improved anybody's life by interacting with them. He always thinks he's made their lives worse. And now he's like in these missions, he's finally learning that no, he has in fact made people's lives better. He feels he thinks he is. He doesn't even think he's forgettable. He thinks he is a negative impact on everybody's lives. When in reality, like this girl had a one-off interaction with him, and now it changed her life, and she's a doctor now. Well, she's training to become a doctor now. Become a doctor and marry Onamichio.
みちおくんは面白いし優しいし強いし最高の旦那さんになると思いますよ。
Exactly the point. You never think you will leave a impact until that person tells you ages later. Yeah. He's stubborn, clumsy, and awkward to a fault.
桐生さん。野暮なこと聞いちゃうかもしれませんけど。
Maybe kind of forward, but
みちおくんとして
the man in the Michio-kun
私を助
costume
け
back
てく
then
れた
was
人ってやっぱり。
ここにいたのか。
We'll never know. That's why I like Kiryu helping people whenever you can is so important. Yeah. And again, that's just going back to like my go out to make a friend. That I'll help people. I'll try. I'll be light. I'll try and make people laugh. Improve their day. Help them out. Unless they're being like overtly a penis. If they're being a Nazi, I'm not going to make a friend there. But help people. Make people happy. Make people laugh. Don't be flashy guy over here. Yeah. Yeah, be kind. Be kind, not necessarily be nice. Yeah. You can be nice by being unkind, of course. Be good, don't be kind. I feel like that's a good sort of way to put it. Because kind is unconditional. And that's not always the best way to go. Some people need a good hiding, you know. Being kind and not nice is the Massachusetts way, baby. Whereas in the South, it's legit the inverse. Be nice, don't be kind. Yeah, I feel that. There's a decent community spirit in the big city near me, which is quite nice. And I know it's quite a little bit of a cliche, but in like the lower income areas, they are quite tight knit, which is quite nice. This generally means they're like more accepting. Walking a hard place with 3 dudes. I worked with a kindergartner with selective autism for a couple of months in college. He was such a nice kid. A couple of months later, his teacher told me that he could say his first full sentence, and it was "Miss Blank is gone." Oh, that's so big. That's so big. Bless your heart. Yeah, bless your heart is kind of like I've been told like bless your heart is like the southern fuck you. Yeah. That's not a dachi. Fuck you. You're not a dachi. Respect on that man's name. Yeah. Someone's in context and a billion other facts. Yeah. I'm sure there's a phrase like that for where I am, but I just can't think of it because for me, obviously, it's just you know part of life. Yeah, believe me, that was nothing.
はい。桐生さんが
Kiryu knocks those dudes down before breakfast.
あの日みたいに。
よかった。なら行くぞ。
はい。 今日はありがとう。
People do just say bless. Ah,
道まで教
bless.
えていただいて。
気にすんな。
Yeah, Scassers will just say fuck you.
これ、
Um,
今日のお礼で。
I used to have to apologize when I swore at networking events, but now I don't. Now I'm never the
も
first to
しよ
swear
か
at
っ
an
たら
networking event
つけてくださいね。
because it's all everyone's
これ
like
で
fuck
桐生
yeah.
さんとお揃いだ。
What's a Scouser? A Scouser is somebody from Liverpool. So yeah, the closest big city to it, like the big city near me is Liverpool. Scousers are people from Liverpool.
いいのか
Bless your heart can like be the Irish, you innocent fool, or it can be you sweet summer child, or it can be you're great,
それ
thank you.
私
I see.
家に50個持ってますから大丈夫です。
Oh yeah, we have some fantastic. How in Sam hell do you get Scouse in Liverpool? Scouse is the name of a meal traditionally eaten
本当に
by the people of Liverpool. So because it was eaten there and nowhere else, the people that ate Scouse are referred to as Scousers.
桐生さんに助けられてばっかり
Why is Scouse called Scouse?
与え
Don't
てもら
know.
う
Don't
ばっか
ask.
りで何も与えられない。桐生さんに私ももっと何かしてあげられたらいいのに。
静子。それは違
You
う
don't
ぞ。
know.
俺はお前に今日十分すぎる
Today I got more than I could have ever asked
与えて
for.
もらった。あんなに
You, you generally don't say Liverpool like that.
震えていた女の子が
Yeah, it's not a Liverpool accent. It's a Scouse
気
accent.
に
Yeah.
なってこんなに素敵なお姉さんになって
This interaction has meant so much to Kiryu, and that makes me so
一
happy.
生懸命毎日を頑張っている。
Chasing a dream, making every day count. Might come as a surprise, but do you know how much courage you've given me?
もらえたと思ってる。
桐生さん、
お前はきっと
Trust me.
立派な医者
You're
に
gonna be a great doctor. As long as you don't give up.
諦めなければきっと夢を叶えられる。だから頑張れよ。
Keep at it. Do your best.
お前
Eventually,
の手で
when you see people suffering like you once did,
昔のお前みたいに
you'll know how
苦
to
しんでいる人たちを救ってあげてくれ。俺はいつまでもお前を応援しているぜ。
or I'll always
お
be
前の好
rooting
き
for
な
you.
道夫くんも
And your special friend Michio-kun,
きっとそう思っている
I'm
は
sure he
ずだ。
feels the same way. Kiryu's the best. Kiryu's the
じゃ
best.
あな、静子。
So long.
元
Let's go.
気でな。
Take care of yourself.
桐生さん、今までありがとうみち。
Thank you so Michi.
こっちこそ。ありがとう、ミチ。
ありがとう
They should have hit the pose. They should have hit the pose.
みちおくん。
Thank you, Michio. He gave her the key ring. She gave him back the key ring. Shizuko, a girl from Onomichi who overcame her fear of getting surgery, is now studying to become a doctor in Tokyo. Seems Onomichi gave her the courage she needed. Still is, in fact. I'm rooting for you, Shizuko. Now you can give others courage too. This is really big for him. He is like his interaction with her. He feared getting treatment for his cancer. And now he's met her. And she got over the fear of surgery with Onomichio. And now she's given him back the Onomichio keyring that gave her the courage. You can feel the change happening. I love that TikTok was like, now she's a few green beans short of a casserole, but she's just so pretty, bless her heart. Wow, that's so kind. People in the South are really nice. Oh, honey, you're just so pretty too. What time is it? We can explore a little longer, I think. let's just go here. We'll go the long way, so we can hit up this point. There's an arcade here. There's an arcade here that's in Judgment, and the arcade is called Charles. And I love the fact that they call it an arcade. That's a people's name. That's just a guy. Charles? That's just a guy. Oh. This place used to be a huge bathhouse back in the day. Guess they shut down. Just Charles. Yuno Sono Hot Springs. It was a nice, spacious establishment. Hot baths aside. I had a lot of fun playing table tennis here. Even though it's smack dab in the middle of Kamurocho, every visit felt like it was going on a vacation. Didn't like getting all sweaty after a soak, though. But you know, going on an actual vacation doesn't sound half bad. You were just in Hawaii, dude. You were just in Hawaii. What was that? Gotta get this. Gotta get this one. Gotta get this one. Gotta get the park one. Gotta get the park one. Oh, there's not a park anymore. It's Kamurocho Hills, built by Majima Construction. Never want to be ugly to people. It's always always underneath and backhanded. Yeah. Like there's a similar thing in English. Like we will just insult you to your face, but you won't realize being insulted. Everything's been cleared out here. This used to be a hangout spot for the homeless. The average guy wouldn't even think about approaching. It guarded a huge secret. Purgatory. The florist, a legendary informant, oversaw an enormous entertainment district hidden from plain sight. Every time I think about it, sometimes I wonder if that place was even real. I can't help but feel a little suspicious. Purgatory always seems like a space disconnected from reality. But still, the fact that anything is possible in this town is exactly what makes this place so great. Yeah, so there's like the southern niceness is something I've come across. I don't think I've never been to the south, but I've been to the Midwest, and I don't think I was subjected to southern niceness while I was there. These guys are beefy. These guys are beefy. Beefier than I thought. Yeah, let's get them cops wet. But not in the fun way. Midwest nice is a different thing. What is Midwest nice then? Because obviously I've only ever been to the Midwest. Well, I went to Florida as a kid, but I went to like tourist Florida, so that doesn't count. What is Midwestern nice? I'm familiar with the concept of the Midwestern goodbye, which is when the goodbye takes 7 years. I know somebody that is very English, but does do the Midwestern goodbye every single time he ends a conversation. And he's not even aware that he's doing it. It's so funny. Right, where am I going? Sizzling Spitter. None of these guys are weak to fire, so I'll just burn this guy. But yeah, it's Liverpool is Liverpudlian. I don't know where that D comes from. I don't know where that mystery D comes from. If anyone knows etymology and could explain that one, I know Jedi's in ants, but let's go beast mode. Beast mode. I forgot beast mode breaks guards. It's hard to put into words. I've not had to break down Midwestern nice. What is the difference between like a Midwestern nice and a Southern niceness? What is Midwestern nice and what makes it different to you know etymology? Okay, how would the D? Why would Liverpool get put into Liverpudlian? Where does the D in there come from? You were the one that mentioned it. How did the D get in Liverpudlian? I'm not familiar with how those words conjugate. Southern will host you and feed you. Midwest will bring you casseroles and funeral potatoes at work. What is funeral potatoes? What is funeral potatoes? That's not a thing. Liverpudlian is apparently a mix of Liverpool and Puddle. Really? Really? I mean, that sounds like something you make up to tell a kid when they ask a difficult question. Transmask Liverpool worked hard to get a D added. Of course. Of course. Cabaret Club. This is being renovated. Not surprising. This town's always had a high turnover rate. Oh? Foreshine? Never had a Jello salad. Never had a Jello salad. Never want to have a Jello salad. Nearly went under because of Rival Club. At least until I stepped in as their manager. The only Scouse I know is Transmask. Coincidence? I think not. I have been taken as honorary Scouser. Yuki and Kiyuki. So, you know, if you remember, we mentioned Kazuki and Yuya being the gay couple host clubs. Well, Yuki and Kiyuki are like the lesbian couple of host clubs. They're great. Kiyuki! Not good. Have we met before? There's an influencer who's got a whole thing built on Minnesota salads aren't really salads. Yeah, okay. If a salad doesn't have chopped green leaves in it, it's not a salad. I'm sick of pretending. You gotta have green leaves in your salad for it to be a salad. I don't care what green leaves. Can be rocket, can be iceberg, can be arugula, can be basil, be spinach. So this is Yakuza 2, I believe. This goes from Yakuza 2. You might remind me if I'm wrong. Funeral potatoes can refer to a variety of potato dishes and casserole prepared for the bereaved and brought to a luncheon post-funeral. The wake. Or directly to the home of those mourning, often involves sour cream and cheese and butter. Okay, that sounds pretty fucking good. That sounds pretty fucking good. Okay, fruit salad's different because there's fruit. Fruit's a different set of rules. Because that's a sweet. That's a different thing. Oh yeah, they sound banging. They need a better name. They need a better name, but they sound banging. Them funeral tatties. Might I suggest fun tats? Reduce the words down from funeral potatoes, fun tats or fun tatties. Tatties. I like the word tatties. Nasty rumors. This motherfucker. Fucking with Yuki and Kiyuki. Yeah, fuck you, bitch. Oh, thanks, my good sir. She doesn't good. Fun taters. Taters is like the American tatties. Well, tatties is quite Scottish. Fun taters. I'd eat fun taters. I'd order fun taters as a side dish. You got no right to mouth off about how things work around here. You're talking to the fucking king of Kamurocho. Unofficially. But tatty scones are closer to latkes than scones. Yeah, because latka is ground grape potato. So a tatty scone. And come out they're like a pancake. Ooh, is a Latka? I've never heard of a tatty scone. I'll be honest with you. Is that a Scottish thing? Scottish people in chat, weigh in. Is that a Scottish thing? Or maybe an Irish thing? The enemy, yeah, asshole. Right, give me rush mode. Give me double attacks from rush mode. Yeah, get blinded, nerd. And now that you're blinded, we'll set you on fire. They call him an asshole because he's about to be pounded. It's annoying that no matter how you see Scone, someone will end up saying that's the part. Yeah. Because there's the posh upper class way of saying it and the posh middle class way of saying it, and those are the two ways of saying it. All posh people say it different ways. It's Scone. It's really hard for me to work on crafts while watching because I also need to read the subtitles. I could read them out if people want. I could read out the cutscenes, or I will not turn it into English though. That is where I draw the line. Bam. I think scone and scone is a regional thing, isn't it? Like I say scone, I'm pretty sure Scouts will say scone as well. Essence of the Dragon God! Oh, that's going to be a fucking banger of a move. We're going to have to try that in the next battle. Kind of crazy the other day, a friend of mine who got me into Yakuza plays it in English, and you know, Brawler. All in on the sub. I think it's like, I think it might be like when you came into the franchise. Like when I came in, there was no English dub. Or like there was the English dub, but it was famously bad. Because it was the Mark Hamill one. My friend says scone because then I correct you eat it and it's scone. Yeah, I've heard that before. Yeah, Mark Jimmer is bad. There's a reason he does not even remember voicing that, you know? Gestures at s'mores. Is that called a s'more because you eat it and you want some more? Is that why those are called s'mores? I see. I've never actually... s'mores aren't really a thing here. Because the digestives that are analogous to graham crackers or graham crackers are the wrong shape to make a s'more, I think. They are round instead of being long. I think that's the difference. God, what did Paul Hollywood do to s'mores? God, I can only imagine. Why'd you come to Kanto now? She wanted to catch Mewtwo. Dare I ask what Paul Hollywood did to s'mores? I've seen that man try and do Glockymolo. You know? Yuki's retired. So excited for fire pit weather. The downside of living in a flat. Nowhere to have a fire pit. It's really the Foreshine. I want to share it with people outside of Kansai. So I just googled Paul Hollywood s'mores to see what was cracking off, and the number 2 result underneath the recipe for Paul Hollywood s'mores is the Great British Baking Show s'mores are a crime and we need to talk about it. Are they that bad? Speaking of digestives, Iceland stopped doing the ones I liked. Bloody Natters. What are they playing at? What are What are
考えなきゃい
the
けないことも
ones you
山ほ
like?
どある
What are the
し、
ones you like?
さっきみたいな面倒なことにも巻き込まれたりしますし、こんなことをユキさんやヨダさんは
What doing you, mom?
すごい人だな
Oh,
と
sadly a deep
今に
issue.
なって痛感しますよ。私の知らないところでいろんな人たちが私たちを守ってくれていたんだなって。
それが分かっているならきっとうまくいくさ。すまないな。忙しいのに邪魔してしまって。
いえ、全然。というか、むしろずっといてほしいくらいですよ。桐生
Oh, like an Iceland Dome, I think I
されば
see.
100人力ですから。
おいおい、また働かせる気かよ。勘弁してくれ。
You put me to work again? Give me a break.
冗談ですよ。でも、人手が厳しいのは本当なんですよね。さっきの奴らの脅し
Oh no, phone calls, the worst.
女の子も
The
結構減っ
worst.
ちゃいましたし、
Praying for you,
スタッ
Jedi.
フも引き抜かれちゃったりして、結構自利品なんですよね。
時代は変われど、その辺は変わらねえんだな。
Yeah, just ask the other
蒼
club.
天堀のお店の連中にヘルプは頼めねえのか。
できなくはないですけど、あっちはあっちで人気店ですからね。初日はもうすぐですから、スケジュール調整とかも難しいし、無理かなと思っています。
なら、ユキに頼むのはどう
Yeah, go ask your lesbian lover Yuki for help. No, probably not lesbian lover. I think she's like a generation older than
な
him.
んですけどね。
I think it's like a a
ユキ
mother
はど
figure.
うしてるんだ
But they're the
ご
female
自身の
Kazuki
夢を
and
叶えるべく、新たな挑戦をされています。
新たな挑戦。
Kazuki and Yuya.
はい。
Is that the big curious statue over there?
飲食店を始め
I
ら
gotta
れ
go
た
look
ん
at
で
the
す。
curious statue over there.
そっちが盛況で忙しいって言ってました。
Yuki started a
私た
restaurant.
ちの事情でそんな忙しい
That's
ユキさんの新たな挑戦を邪魔しちゃいけないなって。軌道に乗ってたとしたら悪いですし、足引っ張りたくないですから。それにいつまでもユキさん頼みじゃいけないですしね。私が頑張らないと。
Gotta hold your marshmallow to the side and slightly low by the fire. Rotate constantly like a rotisserie. Marshmallow facing the fire, not the top of it.
働きすぎてるせいですかね。
Get an even golden brown of very green on the side. That sounds banging. That sounds absolutely fucking
あま
banging.
り無理すんなよ。しかし、ユキの新しい挑戦か。
While we're here, I'm gonna say the concept of host clubs and hostess clubs, cabaret clubs,
あまり詳し
bit
く
weird.
教えてくれないんですが、横
Bit
浜に
weird.
スナックが入ってるビルの一角に開いたみたいな話。
Hostess clubs, cabaret clubs,
横浜。
little bit odd.
人潮か
You know?
スナック
Just me.
が
Might be a
入ってる
cultural
っていう
thing.
くらいですし、元伝説のキャバ嬢ですから、スナックかなんか始めた感じですかね。
Give me the location. Actually, was legendary hostess.
でも、なんかせっかく新しい挑戦をしてるんだか
Do
ら、
you try pretzel
邪魔
pop
しちゃ
tarts?
悪いと思って
I don't think we got
気を
pretzel
使っ
pop
ちゃっ
tarts over
て顔
here.
も出せてないんですよね。
偉人町なら、俺が今。
She started a club in Jincho. Yeah, we get about like 4 flavors of Pop Tart and we gotta live with it.
桐生さんが来たらきっと
Unless you remember people are lonely. Yeah, people are lonely. That's fair, that's
絶
fair.
対言ってくださいね。
え
Like,
おお
I get it.
やった行ったら様子を教えてくださいね。
Oh, we're gonna go
も
see
し
Yuki's
う
place
ちの
now.
心配をしていたらお気になさらず、忙しいご自身のお店の方に集中してくださいねと伝えてください。
わかった。
Are there off-brand Pop
あり
Tarts?
がとうございます。
I didn't realize there were off-brand Pop Tarts. We're gonna have to go
オープン
hunting.
初日には桐生さんも遊びに来てくださいね。
時間が合えばな。大変だと思うが、あまり無理するなよ。お前は頑張りすぎる嫌いがあるからな。
Look at him. Look at him going full dad. He's going full dad. He's so
本
sweet.
当に嬉しかったです。
俺も
I'm aware that there's off-brand thing for everything,
成長した
but I didn't know that there were readily available off-brand Pop Tarts in this country. I just hadn't. Maybe just hadn't looked.
はい。
He's gone full dad. You've come so far, Yuki. But I'm a bit worried about your grand opening. Yuki's got her own place in a Jincho too. Wonder if she really is running a bar. Something to check out later. So Yuki became the owner of Four Shine. Is that a new branch, huh? She's come a long way since fussing over the club during her early days in Osaka. Never a dull moment back then. Still as innocent and cheerful as she ever was, and I wouldn't change that for the world. Can we go in for Shine? I want to see the big golden Kiryu statue that I know was there. See, you call them store brand, we call them own brand, which is not like that. That sort of doesn't roll off the tongue as well as store brand, I will say. Oh yeah, this is the one Kiryu would want, the fiery one. I kind of like the red one though. That's sick. That's sick as hell. Except for great value. Is what's sorry, whose own brand is great value? I'm not familiar with that one. A tobacco assortment. Hey, I found these cigars on the ground. Do you want them? I'm sorry, what the fuck is that? The Millennium Tower. It might be a symbol of this town nowadays, but it actually used to be a filthy shopping district. Then a large-scale development project started. And the Yakuza spilled blood, fighting over this empty plot of land. I was right in the middle of all the action. If everyone involved in that conflict could see this view today, I wonder what they'd have to say. Maybe something along the lines of, you can make good money with this. That's basically the entire plot of Yakuza 0 distilled. Walmart's is great value. See, we just have like Tesco Basics and Asda Basics. I don't know what any of them are called, but they're all just referred to as Basics because they're all just like own brand. Let's do Bantam. Let's go to Bantam. I know there's like no name brand in Canada as well. But I don't know if that's like the yellow one. I don't know what shop that is for either. Right, let's. We're gonna do Essence of Dragon Guard. So we need to keep some of them alive, but we can Pyro Prison. You know, do you know Azure is actually German? I didn't know Azure was actually German. It makes sense, I think. New Kiryu heat move. That's cool as fuck. God, it's so fucking cool. For your big final move, what we're going to do, Kiryu, is we're going to bring your tattoo to life. And it's just going to fuck some bitches up. I didn't know Asta was German. Bantam. I'd love to have a drink, but I don't want to make anyone fuss over me. A long time ago, this place used to be called Bacchus? Is that Bacchus or Bacchus? It served some great drinks. It was also a place where I met Haruka for the first time. She was alone in a bar littered with corpses, clutching a gun. I was shocked to see her. She was so brave. Back then, she was just a child who only wanted to find her mother. To think that Haruka's now a mother herself, that she'd give her life to protect her own child. The longer you live, the more surprises you get to see. Oh yeah, Aldi and Lidl are both. No, Aldi is German. Lidl might also be German. But yeah, there's Aldi Nord and Aldi Sud. Two different Aldis. Temptress's whip. We're gonna because I think we're gonna go back to Ijincho. We're going to mop up all of the different things. Aldi stands for Albrecht Distant. Discount. Not distant. I'm stupid. Little Asia, huh? A while back, it served as the headquarters for the Sao Triad, Chinese mafia. And the one who was connected to them was Yuta Usami, Haruka's husband. I still can't believe it, even after all these years. He's a good guy. A bit timid at times, but he's got the nerve to see through what needs to be done. Plus, he's a looker. I'll give him that. What I didn't realize the first time I played this was that is a like a celebrity. So saying he's handsome is like, yeah. Sega paid a lot for that face. RGG Studios paid a lot for that face. We better compliment the face. Someone like him, I know will make Haruka and Haruto happy. I'm sure of it. And on the off chance he makes them both cry, a ghost is going to pay him a visit. I'm entrusting you with their happiness. Yeah, Albrecht Discount. Actually, Aldi. Yuta Usami. A man who underwent many trials and emerged a great deal stronger afterwards. I can entrust him with both Haruka and Haruto's care. You got that, Yuta? Counting on you. Make them happy for me. God, he's so maudlin. Shit. Oh no. Beasties. A high necromancer. I think he's high in the other way. Y'all know what I'm saying? I have a button for that. Why did I do it with my mouth? Yeah, the shtick has always been Aldi is like the good cheap shot. We love a good cheap shot. Fuck it, Dragon God time. I'm not gonna watch the cutscene every time. Oh no, lethal curse. Ooh, that was nasty. Fortunately, the emphasis on good old-fashioned German efficiency does lead to labor issues. Gosh forbid wasting a second, don't even bother making conversation. Yeah, they like you to be moving fast and checking out even faster. They still give you a fucking chair on the checkouts in this country, though, at least. I've never understood the idea that you're not allowed to sit down to work a checkout. It's always been insane to me. Everyone goes there now. Remember when people were weird about it? Like I remember someone having weird fears that the tins of beans would have random chicken heads inside them. What the shit? That, I'll be honest, that just sounds like fucking like poor shaming. That sounds like fear mongering the affordable shit. Like absolutely ridiculous. Yeah, people are always weird about affordable stuff because poor people can't have nice things. By nice things I mean apparently like tins of beans. Fuck it, let's go. Let's go beast mode! Get beast moded, nerd. Bam! Right in the jaw. And you can have a nice big icy hit. It is 100% poor shaming. Like people stop being fucking weird about poor people. Challenge. Difficulty impossible. They would rather we consider subsisting on unbranded bread and government cheese. What is I've heard government cheese referenced a few times. Mostly in that one Weird Al song. What is government cheese? It's not something I'm familiar with. Combo! I'm not familiar with the concept of government cheese. And I mean, let's be honest. It's not even that they would rather we subsist on that. It's they would rather we just shut up about our problems and didn't make our problems their problem as they see it. They just want us. It's why I love like games like this and Yakuza 7, because they very much are about these are the problems these are the problems that homeless people have within society. Like it's a major point of 7, and it's carried through to 8. Government cheese is processed cheese provided to welfare beneficiaries, food stamp recipients, and the elderly receiving social security in the US, as well as to food banks and churches. The processed cheese was used in military kitchens during World War II and has been used in schools since 50s. Government provided cheese product. Wealth tax now. Wealth tax now. Let's fucking go. Connor Wells. Wealth tax now. Government chooses the whole thing to a surplus of milk. They turn into cheese. Really? Really? This is before they did the Got Milk campaign to give milk a better brand presence. Insane to me. But that's a thing that happened. So this is the building. This, fun fact, is the building that Ichiban was raised in. This soap house called Shangri-La is the building that Ichiban was raised in. And then he went to prison and Majima drove a truck into it. Shangri-La, huh? I truly do not think it was actually made from milk. I believe Kasuga was raised by the manager here. Originally, it was a luxurious soap plant exclusively for those with a membership. One of them being Shinji. At that time, I thought he had a problem with how he was so addicted to sex. Maybe being so passionate about something is a good thing. While I was away in prison, he did a lot of growing up. I'm sure he must have faced many hardships. If he was still alive today, well, I'd have liked to have seen the man he'd become. There's no point thinking like that anymore. Government cheese, the cheese vaults. Is that like the Canadian maple syrup vaults? Yes, government cheese as a concept is wild to me. I wish the government provided me cheese. Even if it was horrible, not melty cheese. I'll take it. Get fucked! Kiri just wanted to kick that one guy. Like, just had to kick that one guy. Yeah, meeting of the minds! Yeah, boys! Can't believe. Actually, as the way you're describing it, I think firmly can believe it's probably not cheese. Might be a better name for it. It's like if cheese was butter, but in an evil way, not like the Laughing Cow cheese triangles. Okay, Laughing Cow cheese triangles are such a British thing. You're, as far as I'm aware, you are from Philadelphia, which is also a brand of soft cheese. How are you aware of Laughing Cow cheese triangles? Yes, we have I Can't Believe It's Not Butter here. We do have I Can't Believe It's Not Butter here. Oh, you have the Laughing Cow cheese. I wasn't aware that you had the cheese triangles, you dig? I wasn't aware. It feels like a very British thing to me, little triangles of cheese. You know? You did. Oh, you did. You did remember to get a photo of the store. Hell yeah. Back then, as the name implies, Little Asia was a community of residents who came from all over Asia. There's no small number of illegal immigrants either, so the place was considered a grey area. There was a man who supported those same residents every day in secret, despite his position on the police force. Tanimura Masayoshi. A man who I once fought alongside in the past. But after that, we lost all contact. Wonder how he's been. But a former Yakuza meeting with a police officer? I just spelled trouble for him. I'd better keep my distance. I'd hate to end things here, though. You've only had a good reason to reach out to them.
思い出せ。
I guess you could consider this one of my regrets too. Dairy Lee is the UK one. Yes. I got the two mixed up. Dairy Lee is the UK one. It's almost like America consists of everything European but a little to the left. That's not true. You don't have big Tesco. You don't have a big Tesco. You don't have a meal deal. There are a lot of differences between hither and thither. Pulling the string, chopping the laughing couch, eating it out of the paper. Yeah, that's a childhood memory. Okay, a big Tesco and a Costco are wildly different shopping experiences. We also have a Costco. Spray cheese. Yeah, we don't do spray cheese. We don't have spray cheese. The Champion District. This site will never get old. It's like another town within Camarocho. It's full of places to drink, eat, each with their own unique character. Actually, so often I came here, there are a number of bars I've never even been inside. Might be fun to do a pub crawl here someday. We have BJ's. The Americans know about the war Tesco had with Denmark. Neil, I don't know about the war Tesco. You've made that up. I am 100% sure you made that up just now. Remember free samples in supermarkets? Free samples in the we still get free samples in the food in the food court. Like mostly the pretzels. Mostly I can't remember what the pretzel company is. But there is a pretzel company that will give you a free sample of a little pretzel. That's cute. And Buc-ee's. Yeah, I've heard of like Buc-ee's and Sheets and Wegmans. Is that one? But they're not big Tesco. They're not big Tesco. I feel like Buc-ee's has like a mascot and all that other stuff. My friend will not shut the fuck up about seeing the praise of Sheets. I didn't know Sheets was a big thing until I watched the Jason Smiggle video about Sheets. Sheets be wild. Sheets be wild.
そういえばこの場所や西公園で小牧のじいさんに昔よく稽古をつけてもらったな。
Old man Kameki used to train me here. Love Old Man. So Old man Kameki is the guy we used to learn all of our fighting moves from.
ここは昔から変わらねえな。
Taught us the Tiger Drop, which is the move that does all the damage. One of the big Tesco's around here now is a Greg. Oh, big Tesco's with the Gregs inside. Hell yeah.
なんとも常識外れな特訓が多かったが、おかげで
War Denmark and Tesco's documentary is totally true. Oh, totally true with Armando Iannucci, nothing. Oh yeah, Armando Iannucci. Trust the documentarian Armando Iannucci.
今も元気でやってるんだろうか。
おい、ここで何やってんだ、おっさん。
Who the hell do you think you're doing here, Gramps?
ここは俺らの縄張りなんだよ。分かってて来てんのか？ああ？
Alright, it's fine. I'm just leaving.
知らねえな。
I was just doing a little reminiscing.
それ
Ignore
に
me.
広場はみんなのものなんじゃねえのか。
んだと？はい、ボコスこと決定。
Beat down to what you. The Champion District can't be your turf. It's a no man's land. It's a safe zone.
殺されたくなかったら金置いてくだけで今日は許してやってもいいよ。みっちゃん優しい。
話になんねえな。
ちょっと待て。お前舐めてんのか？優しくしてやれよ、突き上がりやがって。
お前に優しくしてもらった覚えはねえよ。
And shit is a good way to describe it.
ならいい。ぶっ殺して金奪うだけだ。
So I'm gonna after this fight, I'm gonna have a look at the European aisle that you posted in the British section that you posted in the Discord. I'm gonna have a look at it. I'm gonna rate it. I'm gonna tell you what is missing. I'm gonna tell you what's worth buying. You'll get the official seal of approval. And if none of it's worth buying, you'll have to find a new supermarket. Ready for the notes. Ready for the notes. If you have not seen this image, it is in the Discord. Exclamation mark Discord will get you the link to that. If you're not in the Discord already, we've got a real good gang over there. You should join us. It's very fun. You are in the Discord. Hell yeah. Get Cali sticked, nerds. There's often an American section. Yes, the American sections in UK supermarkets. It's a lot of Oreos. It's a lot of like sweets. Like I'm talking like Jolly Ranchers. You know, like sugary, chewy sweets kind of deal. Hershey's. There's always like a Hershey's. Mouth yours is trouble. Better learn to shut it. The next guy might not be so nice. Yes, boxers and nerds as well. There's always boxers and nerds. It's a lot of like candy and chocolate. Komaki-san. Hershey's does not compare. I love Milka. Milka's great. Milka's European, I think. Old man Komaki in the flesh. You enjoy Hershey's, Connor? It's rare that I get somebody saying they enjoy Hershey's. Nice to meet you. Forgive me, but have we met? Lived long enough, bound to have a secret or two. Yeah, Komaki is the kind of guy that will go, yeah, I see you have a secret. I clearly don't know you. You're very similar to an old pupil of mine. But that was long ago. Komaki must be like 1 billion years old now. Komaki Sataro, master of the Komaki school. So you knew her? Come out this way on a trip or something? Just running an errand. I believe in soon. So this is the guy that is the reason Kiryu is as good at fighting as he is. Yes, Milker is Swiss. Real good though, real fucking good shit. I got some like chocolate brownie Oreo Milka. That was banging. That was absolutely banging. Strong, kind man with a fist to match even mine. We never spoke with them. His scars were selfless. Intriguing as he was, I considered him my #1 pupil. He even went on to influence my other students. Perhaps it was what you might call charisma. Of all those who came and went, he's the only one that had it. Now then, much to my dismay, my pupils tell me he's already passed away. Nevertheless, I sometimes dream of giving lessons to him once more, just as I had in West Park with all the homeless. Listen, truth is I don't have much time left. So can I ask you a favor? Something I'd like to do before I die.
どうしてもやりたいことがあるんじゃ。
やりたいこと？
And what's that?
ああ。
I'd like to round things off. One final fight.
最後に本
Duel
気
for the
の手合わ
ages.
せ。試合がしたいんじゃ。自分の最高のマナ
Who
弟子
better
な。
than my number one
お
people?
たちらか。
forgive
今
me.
はマナ弟子にの
A man that
男じゃったな。
looks like my number one people.
老いぼれの最後の頼み。
So how about it?
聞いて
Help
く
an
れん
old
か
man out?
の。
Yeah. Let's fight.
わかりました。
Come on, Kamaki.
マナ弟子に代わって
You may not be your pupil, but I give
全
them
力で
my
お会いいたしましょう
all. We both know.
では
Dude, we both know.
こちらも全
Hope you don't mind
力
if I
で
do
行
the
か
same.
せてもらうぞ。1対1
In the name of true strength.
小牧翔太郎参る。
So I don't think we've ever actually properly fought Kamaki before. He taught us everything and we learned, but we always fought guys that he would send.
俺の
I don't think we've ever actually fought Kamaki before. Let's start with Essence of the Kamaki Pupil. I love that this is a one-on-one as well. Because Kamaki deserves a one-on-one. And Kamaki deserves the Dragon's Resurgence! What is Bosco syrup? That sounds like something I would need. What flavor is a Bosco syrup? Is that like a special flavor, or is it like a motherfucker? Shit. Right. Chocolate dessert. Oh, so it's not like they don't have like a special flavor that's theirs. It's just a kind of syrup. Essence of Remembrance. Shout out to my boys. That first one, Mine, is going to be relevant soon once they announce Kiwami 3 that they're announcing in a couple days. My main major Northeast thing is fluff. Regular marshmallow spread. I've never seen marshmallow spread that wasn't fluff. That's another thing you sometimes get in the American Isles. Marshmallow fluff. You will sometimes get like a marshmallow fluff in the American Isles. Like it's not like always there, but it's sometimes there. Let's go Essence of the Kamaki Master. We've earned the Master role. We're not just the Kamaki pupil anymore. We are the Kamaki Master. Oh, come on, Kaz. Come on, Kaz. Don't lose, don't die, don't die, don't die, don't die. Thank you. Because we need to win this one. Nee! Jawbreaker! And there we go. The fight to end all fights. Ultimate Midnight Suite. We finally beat our master after 8 games of learning from him and perfecting his style. How's that, old man?
見事じゃ。
You are something.
たく何が追い先短いだ。
You're way tougher than anyone else out
そ
here.
の辺の若い連中よりよっぽどタフじゃねえか。
久しぶりに全力でやり合えたわい。
No other pupil of mine's
こ
ever had
こ
what
ま
it
でやれ
takes.
るでしょう。今もなかなかいなくてな。もうわしから教えることはないようじゃ。
人違いかと思い
Maybe
ま
you're
す。
still mistaken, but can I tell you something?
一ついいですか。
なんじゃ。
What's that?
俺も以前
A while back, I did in fact do martial arts
あ
training,
なたと似たよう
For
な
someone-
男に
just like me.
世話になったことを思い出しました。その男は
Whenever he found someone looking to get stronger,
を見つけ
he'd
て
always take them under his wing.
いつも受け入れて稽古をつけてやっていた。稽古の内容は常識から外れたもんばかりだった
His training was unique, to say the least. His
強さへ
passion
の
was
信
unmatched.
念や情熱はす
Taught me it's not just one strength, but their will.
技だけではなく精神も鍛えられるもんだった。きっと今も
I'm sure he's still out there,
その
Holding on
信
to those
念を
beliefs.
貫いて
raising others
立
just like
派
he
に
raised
弟
me.
子たちを育て上げているんだと思います。
信念。
Beliefs. Hmm? I'm sure he'd be
それ
very
な
proud
ら
of his former student.
お主の拳からも強い信念を受け取った。誰かのためなら
He'd see a
己の
determination
こと
to
は
lay it all
顧
out on
み
the
ず
line for others,
戦う強い
and the
決
kindness
意
needed
と
to protect them.
守るた
He'd
め
say
の優しさを
He
な
haven't changed a bit.
相変わらずのようじゃな。じゃが
But remember,
それは時と
those
して
things can always be used against
弁
you.
慶の泣きどころ
Careful you don't let your guard down.
足をすくわれぬよう気をつけることじゃ。わしが言って
Anyhow,
やれるの
with
は
that,
も
I
う
think I've said all I
この
need.
くらいじゃな。
覚えておきます。
Keep it in mind.
では
Anyway,
俺はこれ
take care, alright?
会えてよかった。
I'm glad we got to meet.
小牧の小
Thanks
さ
again, old man.
あ
Just he's dying. You're allowed to tell him that you are him. He
あ、
knows,
わしは
but tell him just
体が持つ限り
fuck.
ここの町で弟子たちと日々精進しておる。いつかまた相まみえる
Perhaps someday we'll fight again. Should our paths
し合
cross?
おうぞ。それまでは
Until then, keep on
絶対
keeping
に
on.
く
hmm?
たばるでないぞ。
あんたもな
Likewise. Two old men. Two old fighting men. Two of the best to ever do it.
小牧流は
Mackie School's got a lot of
今
students these
も多
days.
くの弟子たちが学ん
No
でい
doubt
る
they're
ら
also
しい。
learning the same lessons I did.
じいさんの志を継ぐ強い奴らが育っているんだろう。俺も小牧のじいさ
And
ん
I
か
learned
ら
a lot from old man Kamaki
技
not
以
just
外にも
techniques,
いろいろ
but
学
still
ば
learning
せて
from
も
him
らった。
every day.
あんたから教えてもらったことは忘れねえ。これからも強く達者
Keep
でい
on
ろよ、
keeping on, old man.
じいさん。
A duel for the ages. God. Sounds like old man Kamaki. It looks like old Kamaki's taking his disciples in Kamurocho. I'm always astounded by how unorthodox his training is. The results speak for themselves. I've managed to learn so many things from him. I'm sure his current disciples too. Stay healthy and live long, old timer. Why are you gonna lose your shit? What happened? Kamaki pound. We can pound Kamaki. That's not what I meant to say. We can pound Kamaki. My brother ate all my Klondike bars. He's not even able to get them. What is a Klondike bar? What is a Klondike bar? What is in one of those things? Yeah, for sure beat his ass. Like, for sure beat his ass. But what is in one of those? Like, that is not a that is not a chocolate bar we have. Oh, it's a chalk ice. I see. Right. No, we were gonna do the thing. We're gonna evaluate. Bear with me for just a moment while I evaluate that British Isle in this random shot. Right. Let's open this image in a browser. There we go. And now if we can go here. There we go. Boom. Let's evaluate this image. Right. First thing I've noticed is the Jacob's Cream Crackers, which is some good shit. Like this. Any these dipped in like any old cheese. These like any old cheese on top. Banging stuff. Jammy Dodgers, that's good shit. You got the chocolate digestives. This is a solid biscuit selection. The only thing it's missing is some hobnobs. Specifically chocolate hobnobs. The only thing I've realized I can't see chat right now. But I'm just gonna assume you're all agreeing with me. Only thing you're missing is some good chocolate hobnobs. Like a chocolate hobnob is a peak chocolate bar. I need to get my chat up on my phone. Bear with me a second. Don't say anything real funny until I'm there. Stream manager, there we go. Hobnobs are peak. Yeah, like the only thing you're missing here is your chocolate hobnobs. Oh, the only thing you're missing here is your chocolate hobnobs. Oh no, they are there. They are there. I just hadn't scrolled far enough. This is so good. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you because you got your chocolate hobnobs here, and even fucking chocolate fingers. Chocolate fingers though. That's chocolate fingers and timeout bars. This is good. This is good shit. Tim Tams are Australian, so they don't belong here. They belong somewhere else. These things though, these things are real fucking good. The things that are next to the Tim Tams. I don't know if you can see my mouse, but these things next to. Yeah, the digestives and hobnobs being in boxes is weird. Although I suppose it means they ship better. I don't know. This is all like stuff that we'd see in like an Aldi. This chocolate aisle down here is stuff that we'd seen in Aldi. So that's more like European stuff. Let me look at your chocolate selection. I don't know what this is. We've got Bounties, Maltesers, Mars bars. I'm not a fan of Turkish Light, but you gotta have Turkish Light. That makes sense. You got your Aero, you got your Galaxy. That's a good chocolate. It's a good chocolate aisle. It's a solid chocolate selection. You got Marmite. You gotta have your Marmite. Ambrosia, tins of Ambrosia custard. It's shit, but it tastes pretty fucking good. Yorkshire pudding mix. Banging stuff. Yeah, if you ate all your Klondikes and your Oreos, he owes you some new Klondikes and Oreos. Three different brands of tea bags. You're hitting all the good tea bags. All the good tea bag selection. Between PG, Yorkshire, and Taifu. I mean, Yorkshire's the one we have in this house. But that's your quality tea selection. Beans, gotta have your Heinz beans. Your Bisto, your instant gravy. That's mwah. This is and you've got your Ribena and your Robinson's squash. This is a genuinely good selection. You got your fruit pastels, fucking fruit pastels, Lucozade. This, like, genuinely, take away the price labels. You could have told me this was just a corner shop's shelf, and I would have believed you. This is a very, very good selection. You have squash, yeah, down here. These things here, the Robinsons fruit cordial drinks. That's squash. I also like that you've been given Sharwood's curry jars of curry sauce. Like, that's not something that I would put on a shelf of necessities. It's jars of Sharwood's sauce. Yeah, no, this is all in all, this is a banging selection. And you've even got some surprising stuff like all of this stuff that's like stuff that you'd only seen in Aldi. Banging selection. You have your supermarket has passed the test. Now let's go back to the game. I was supposed to go over to this screen to change there, but we didn't. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Your guys passed the test. There's more curry further down. Yeah. Those bottles of like orange and purple. Those are you got it. Your shop got a good grade in a British food, approved by a British person. Yeah, pick up the blackcurrant squash. Is blackcurrant squash for real? Yeah, for crisps, Monster Munch, Quavers, Frazzles. Connor, you forgot the Frazzles. You can't forget the Frazzles. Love a Frazzle. I think this place was a district office of some kind. Even though I spent a majority of my life in this town, it's surprising how I don't remember this building at all. I kind of want to peek inside, but maybe it's best to leave it as a mystery. After all, the people who work here either have nothing to do with me or don't know I exist. They've got their own lives to live. Strange to think that, but it just goes to show the world is a wondrous place. Bigger than we could ever imagine. If the opportunity presents itself, I look forward to the day I get to see what's inside. They made a memory out of the fact that you never do anything in this building. The fact that this entire building is just furniture. They made a memory out of that. Because it's the only place in the entirety of Kamurocho that Kiryu has never been in. Never interacted with. And they thought, yeah, we're going to make a big deal out of that. Stupid. 1 year Tesco did sausage roll flavored crisp for Christmas and they haven't done any since. That is pretty devastating. Monster Munch is banging. I don't know if you've ever had Monster Munch. Monster Munch is absolutely banging. Big, like... Big, massive crisps that are shaped like monster hands. So good. Such good shit. Oh, I like this place. Kyushu #1 star. In the past, food here tasted so disgusting, I thought it was strange they didn't go out of business. To think. It was actually a front for an underground casino. That really was something. And that was a decent ramen shop. I guess when people commit and put their minds to it, they really can change. Maybe I'm just talking up shop, making them look good. I'll leave out the little details. Try and drop in for a bite every once in a while. It's not every so often I get to eat good ramen at a reasonable price. Better not take it for granted. Let's have a bowl of ramen, shall we? Having awakened his body to level 6, Kiryu's guard has been enhanced in the beast style. After guarding, the power of Kiryu's physical skills on his next turn will greatly increase. This not only lowers damage taken, but also prepares a devastating counterattack. It will be particularly effective when used against strong foes. Can we eat here? Let's eat here. I'm going to buy one of everything because this guy deserves it. Itadakimasu. Tonkotsu ramen here is some of the best broth I've ever had. These days I try and reduce my salt intake, but I couldn't help finishing the entire bowl. Listen to you, watching your sodium, huh? What's that at the bottom of your bowl? Huh? Oh, look at that, let's see here. Machida Moemi. Who's that? The heck is this? Restaurant had a unique tradition of writing their regulars' names on the bottom of their bowls. I heard that stopped a long time ago. This lady must have been one of their old regulars then. Yeah, that's a neat idea. I've seen some spots put up crystal photos, but bowls is a first to me. To drink every last drop to see this.
それが狙いだったんだろう。
Imagine that's what the chef wants.
この店はスープの味が自慢だからな。
Let's see who's on mine.
お、そうひも飲み干したのか。
Kiryu Kaz. Oh, that's his bowl.
同じ名前とは
What a coincidence. Man with the exact same name.
だな。
いや、んなわけないでしょ。
Yeah, like I'm
カ
buying
ムロ
that.
町に桐生一馬が2人もいちゃたまんねえっすよ。
That's so sweet.
桐生さん。
それじゃあ私の丼は
Okay, now it's my turn.
薄くて見づらい
It's
な。
faded and hard to read.
田中
Tanaka Shinji. That's so
ま
sad.
あいろんな常連がいたってことなんだな。
So Tanaka Shinji
知らんけど。
was the guy from the Soapland Reminiscence.
昔のカムロ町に
He was like he was like Kiryu's like only friend outside of
いや、やは
um
りさっきのは
he's his only friend outside of like Nishiki.
え、どうしたんです急に。まあ
And they hung around a lot in like in like Zero. Ramen here brought back a few memories as well.
ラーメン食ってたら
Timeless taste will do that.
ふと思い出したんだよ。いろいろな。
So they found Kiryu's bowl and the bowl of Kiryu's friend when they used to come and eat ramen here together all the time in 0-1. They just had to punch us in the fucking gut one last time. Was that one all the way up there? Oh, there's a couple all the way up there. Oh, well, I need to go back for them. I need to go back for them. I don't know if we come back here, and I do want to do all of the nostalgias because they help you level up. 2, they make me sad, and you know, like we love when the streamer gets sad, right? And they also add to the life links, and we need the life links because they're the big important ones, especially the last one. We all know who the last one's got to be. Scenery around here hasn't changed a bit. I just remembered something hilarious. About 10 years ago, I had an encounter with Shimabukuro Rikiya, captain of a small Okinawan Yakuza family. One time we had to pretend to be a couple to sneak into a love hotel. Caught me off guard. At the time, I couldn't believe what was happening. But looking back now, it's pretty funny, yeah.
こんなことあった。
Thank you for that, Rikiya. Rikiya was like really into that. Rikiya was a little fruity for Kiryu, you know. Kiryu strictly business because he is entirely strictly business. That man has never not been all business. Completely oblivious to the fact that Rikiya was like kind of into him. Let's get this. We got to fight a boss to get this memory. Let's fucking go. I want to reminisce. Get the fuck out of the way. Spec Ops, man. Oh, this is quite a big group of people. Okay. Let's Centaurian Whip there. Good start. Oh, these are higher levels than me. Okay. Fun. Gonna have to be really, really tactical about how I play this. I think we're gonna go Kamaki. 500,000 yen. We've got like 47 million yen, so we've got enough. Or do we go pocket surfing? No. We'll do pocket surfing later on a less important battle. Anyway, I return having now thoroughly mangled both the cardboard box and the lid of my gelato. How? How did you mangle? Right, let's go, Kamaki. Let's fucking go, Kamaki.
Delivery.
小牧流の真実見せてやろう。
You see, Talentia's info is being hard to open. Just the lid's being twist off? Why'd you make an ice cream lid twist off? Heaven's Gate is quite the name for a move. Old man still got it. Right, so that stunned everyone, and now just for a little extra pain, I'm gonna go Essence of Dragon Guard. That's taking care of a lot of them. Let's go Arminator. Is that a robot? Is that a robot? Can I poison? You're probably immune to poison because of your helmet. No, you're not. Banging. Stunned and poisoned. What a fucking combo. And you're weak to water. Banging. You have a water attack? You don't have a water attack. You're just a very, very non-magic player. I dig that. Sonhee also no water attack, so you're weak to gun. You're probably not weak to gun. We are bullying. We are fucking bullying this guy. And now I'm going to continue to bully him. Oh, you fucking mangled it open with kitchen scissors? Good lord. Get wrecked, T506. I made back my Kamaki money and then some. Neat. Essence a big ass bird. Love that. We love big ass bird. Essence of Wicked Web. Getting all the good essences. Kamurocho Hills. Practically as big as the Millennium Tower. Back when this place was still under construction, I fought to the death with a man on the very same rooftop. Ryuji Goda, the Dragon of Kansai. He was powerful. More so than anyone I've ever faced before. I go so far as to say that man was a monster. That's why I sometimes get this feeling that he'll suddenly reappear right before my eyes, even now. I wonder if the kids at Morning Glory feel the same way about me too. Ryuji Goda, Dragon of Kansai. Actually, he hated being called that. His fierce pride and immortal strength made an impact wherever he went. That's part of why I felt like he could reappear before my eyes at any moment now. If only that were possible. So Ryuji was the boss, the big bad of Yakuza 2, where I believe they introduced Sotenbori as a concept, as a place, and he was like the Kiryu of Sotenbori. He was their dragon, and it was this really good sort of this is who you are kind of deal. This is his Wario. I believe the Arakawa family office was once here. Kasuga Ichiban, the man who was instrumental to the dissolution the Tojo clan, and the Omi Alliance. And now I believe you to be a man I can trust to do what needs to be done. This might be the first time I've ever entrusted someone with such a big task.
そういえば
He really is just one hell of a guy. He is just one hell of a guy. Yeah, he is kind of like like I said, he is the Wario. He is Kiryu's Wario. He's Wario, if you will. Alright, let's mop up the rest of this. Let's get this one. Sorry, my analog stick's a little bit floaty on this controller. I've got fucking stick drift on a 360 controller. Sucks for me. Boo, 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 boo. Ryujin Hall, known as the Divine Dragon to some. That's the studio of Master Utabori, a legend among tattoo artists. Where are you, exactly? Or where are you? Probably where are you? I had my back inked here, too. First time I saw my finished back tattoo, I was so shaken up. In a world of pain. I thought I wouldn't ever be able to move. I hope Master Utabori is doing well. He's definitely dead. I wonder if he'd say. I wonder what he'd say if he saw me now. Would he think I'm living up to this tattoo? Honestly, both tempted and terrified to find out. Yeah, I believe in the Yakuza, you don't get to pick what your tattoo is. Like, it gets chosen for you, which is very interesting to me. I would dread to think what my chosen Yakuza tattoo would be. What is the goofiest animal? What is the most low expectations animal? Yeah, booked. Oh, I thought I'd be able to just breeze past this one. I thought I could auto do this one because they're blue, but apparently not. If I had a Yakuza tattoo, I hope it would be a rat. Are you rattish in nature? Or do you aspire to be rattish in nature? Do you guys want to see Essence of Big Ass Bird? Nanba's would be a pigeon. Bird seed! Give me wings! Bird made of birds! I'm made of 12,513. That's a lot of rats. Big ass bird. There's a reason why rat god is in my diz. That is so much bird, but that is so much bird for bird. You're so right. We don't have anything new for Walk in a Hard Place. So Walk in a Hard Place is still the best heat move name. I mean, Essence of Big Ass Bird is pretty good, but it's no Walk in a Hard Place, you dig? Gross! Gross! Gross. I want to be lubed up by this fat dude. The Rats unionized. I'm glad the Rats unionized. I'm so glad the Rats unionized. I don't have the power to Wicked Web! I'm gonna have to gain that power back. They slimed up our hot twink, our fruity little boy. Our fruity little chef boy. Yeah, fuck you. Fuck you again. Fuck you a third time just to be safe. Y'all want to see Essence of Wicked Web? Y'all want to see what Big Steffi Lady can do? Yeah. You just walk into the Wicked Web. They knew exactly what they were doing with both of those shots. I always want to see what women can do. She's like fucking Scorpion. This is where you remember she is actually the leader of 2 organized crime facilities and is fucking terrifying. Like, that is legit scary. She can just make a bunch of dudes appear to tie you up in a spider web and shock you. Activities. Yeah. I know, like, they said they were flashing the spiderweb charm. They were flashing the activities. Essence of Magnum bottle. I don't want to stick around here for too long because this is the same place where Haruka got in an accident. I understand what people mean now when they say your mind goes blank and never want to recall that incident. But I can't forget the anguish I felt hearing that how she shielded Haruto from the impact. She's always been a strong kid. Now she's stronger than she ever was. Stronger than I ever was. So that's what it means to be a parent. Yeah, she got hit by hit by a hit and run driver. Right here. And like her base instinct was turn away so her kid gets protected from the crash. See, on here I can meow, I can bark, I can chirp. Chill. Cool it. Cool your jets. Also get in line. You all want a piece of Sonny. Get smacked down. I'll tell you what, let's tag out. I'm gonna tag out Psycho for Cho just for a little bit. Because I feel like it's been we can't take Nanba off the team. We can't take, if I take Son Hee off the team, y'all might rebel if I stop letting you look at Son Hee. I see a beautiful and powerful woman, and my first instinct is always offer my entire life. Then Marsh, huh? Can't believe this place is still kicking. Normally a guy like me wouldn't visit such an ordinary high-class boutique. But I made a great memory here before. I once bought Yumi a birthday present here. I never did that kind of thing before, so I was really nervous about it. And to top it off, it got stolen right after I bought it. So I had to track down a thief to get it back. Went through hell because of that ring. It was all worth it. Because I was able to give her something she always wanted. I hope Yumi was happy with it. And that was the ring that he took to Hawaii. Because Yumi was like the first woman he ever loved. Some may say the only person he ever loved, but I think that Majima was there. I think that's all of them. I can't see any more. But I think they come back later. Men! To be continued. What an ad. What an ad! An ad for the continuation of Men. Yeah, let's go back to Jujutsu. Yeah, that is very Nightcore of you. And I don't mean like sped up and dancey. You dig. Majima was his, I think I'm gay for this guy, but I'm too busy fighting my love. Yes, Majima was 100% that. That covers everything, huh? Guess it's time for the big meeting. Yeah, G9 station. Once we take off from there, no turning back. Well, I suppose we're on cleanup duty then. I suppose we're still on cleanup duty. No turning back means no turning back. So we've got to do some shit. Let's go on a date with Nanba. Got to date that Namb. I'm begging on, please, let's date this now. This is where Nanba wanted to talk, isn't it? Let's watch a cute cutscene between Kiryu and Nanba.
ここ俺のお気に入りの
Look at what's diving into the thick realm.
まあ
Oh, there's so much. There's so
飛ぶ
much.
側の端なんでしょうけど
そうなのか。まあ、こ
I
うい
forget they're
う
in
何
first
気ない
person.
場所ほど誰かの大事な場所だったりするもんだ。
この端から
I forgot that they were like proper dating, sound like first person
俺
kind
好
of
きなん
vibe.
ですよね悩んでいたり嫌なことがあっても無関係に時は過ぎるくよくよしてても仕方ねって教えてくれる気がしてまた前を向けるようになるんです
なるほどな。諸行無
This too
常
shall
ってや
pass.
つか。
Good lesson to learn, even from garbage.
ドブ川に教わるとは難波らしいな。
So, Sassy, are you a Kiryu Majima shipper?
ハワイやらいろいろ行きましたけどここ
Good
が
all
好き
do
で
I
すよ
now. Spot still means the most to me.
一番と初めて会ったのもこの近くでしたしだからなんとなく
Potentially.
ここで
Potentially.
桐生さんとも話したくなっちゃ
You'll get once you get to Kiwami, you'll be there. You'll get there.
難波、
Number. Thank you.
ありがとうな。
I
お
appreciate
前
what
の
this
大
means to you.
切な場所に
I'm
連
humbled
れてき
too.
てくれて。また一つ、難波という男を知ることができたぜ。
まあ知ってもこれといって得はないですけどねこっちこそ話聞いてくれてありがとうございます
Fancy. We fancy now.
そうだ
Titties
せ
away.
っかく
It's
ですし
fancy time.
ここで写真でも撮りませんかお近
How do we
づ
take a
き記念
picture
って
together
ことで
to remember today?
なんとも今更な記念だな。でもいいぜ。撮るか。
Oh, look at him. Look at him.
ありがとうございますこれからもよろしくお願いしますね桐生さん
He is a good friend. He's a great friend.
頼りにしてるぜ。
A photo with Nanba has been added to the Bond bingo screen. I love that your reward for befriending Nanba, your reward for befriending everybody is just a nice little selfie together. Look at him. Look at him. Beautiful. I've done no drink links with him. Oh dear. I should probably do those. Yeah, I should definitely do those. We're in, well, gang, we are back in cleanup mode. I hope you didn't like story, because he said no turning back, and I think genuinely that might be legit. So I think we need to clean everything up that we can in here. So get all of the links, all of the friendships, all of the everything. Cholo's
舌
pudding.
が肥えている蝶が言うなら、本当にうまいんだな。
近頃は手軽に美味しいものが俺も料理人として
He's about to get my ass in the kitchen.
前向きじゃねえか。
別にそんなんじゃ店のデザートが底をついたらこっそり
お前は今よりもっとうまいデザートをこっそり作ってくれるんだろ。
そういうところ
That's what I like about you and
春日
Casca.
君と似てるんだね別に今度うまい杏仁豆腐を食べさせてあげる
Mind-blowing almond
いい
jelly.
感じだ。
So there's 2 memories here. Where's the memory? Is it upstairs? Is it upstairs?
これ
Oh,
だ
hello.
な。
What are
よ
you?
し、取れたぜ。
This is Yuki's place.
ちらし寿司バー銀車輪。 こんな店あったかな。この声は
Quit jabbering and shut. Quit your jabbering and stuff your pie hole with sushi.
何やってんだあいつ。
It's the legendary hostess.
まずい。
今週初めてのお客さんだ。どうぞどうぞ。
Oh, you can't walk away now. That would be ridiculous. That would make us so sad.
す
I love that she
いいです。
recognizes him in the exact same way. They are the same. They are the same. And it's adorable.
急にいなくなったからどこかでのたれ死んでるのかと思いましたよ。まさかこんなとこで再会できるとは。っていうかどうしてこの店が分かったんですか？
あ、いや。小雪に聞いてな。
なるほど。さあどうぞどうぞ。
That means you were in Kamurocho, but she just no need to bring that up.
お邪魔します。
So I need to move that sub goal down. It auto set to 30 after y'all hit the 25 like that. Y'all hit the 20 like that on Marble Mania. So it auto filled to 30, but I ain't gonna get 30 subs. That's ridiculous.
時の流れは早いな。
Set it by down to 20. Hit that once in a
ち
blue
ら
moon.
し寿司屋になってるくらいだからな。
びっくりしましたか？
さすがに驚いた。
Why sushi? Yeah, why'd you go from legendary hostess to legendary
いや
sushi?
小さくてもいいから自分で飲食店を開きたいなってずっと。
Yeah, a little sushi restaurant in a place like this. That's I'd eat that. That looks like it'd be pretty neat.
料理ってチラシ
You
寿
know?
司くらいなので、どうせなら自分の得意なフィールドで勝負した方がいいって言いますし、だからね。
なるほどな。いいんじゃねえか。自分で一生懸命稼いだ金で。
That you can put your hard-earned money towards making your dream a reality is impressive.
すごいじゃねえか。で、店はどうなんだ？儲かった。
Well, she said you were her first customer in a week, so I don't think so.
チラシ寿司の味には自信があるんですけどね。チラシ寿司とお酒が合わない。
Yeah, you're in the booze district.
だが、お前伝説のキャバ嬢だったんだろう？当時の客とかを呼べばいくらでも
Call your old customers. Yeah. Do host shit. Do host stuff, but instead of serving alcohol, you serve sushi.
と言いますか。
Like that doesn't sound like a terrible idea to me. Granted, I know nothing about the host industry,
私目当てのお客さん
but it feels like it would work. It feels like it would work.
そうじゃないですか。ママが作るものなら何でもいいよ。みたいな感じで店を繁盛させるのはチラシ寿司屋というフィールドで戦う以上違う気がするんですよね。スナックとかそういう積極主体のお店ならわかるんですけどね。私の店はあくまで
How does she get out of that?
チラシ寿司なので人脈じゃなく
There's no place for her to get out of that bar. She's stuck there all day. She can't possibly be. She came out.
そうですか。
天然で抜けているように見え
But there's all those bottles in the way.
とポリシーや
She's gonna send fucking Mirren and shit flying all over the shop.
だと思うぜ。フォーシャインだって10年以上もトップをキープするには時代の流れに乗ることもそうだが乗らずに流されないことも大事だったはずだ。それができたからナンバーワンで居続ける。
I choose to believe that she's skilled.
ユキには経営者に必要なそういう軸があるのさ。
It's very warm in here. He's getting a little bit sweaty. He's very hot in here.
その怪しい笑い。相変わらずだな。
You still have a ridiculous,
結果と
stupid,
して全
creepy
然流
laugh.
行ってないのは事実ですからね。毎日暇でしょうがないですよ。
小雪は ゆきさんは毎日忙しい。
Did you lie to Kayuki?
とか
Fuck you, Kiryu. I think it's cute.
あいつに嘘ついてんのか。
だって新たな挑戦をしてくるわとか短歌切って出て行ったのにめちゃくちゃ暇してるなんてかっこつかないじゃないですか。変に心配かけてもあれだし、客がいないなんて言ったら小雪ちゃん毎日通ってくれちゃいそうだし。
まあ確かにな。小雪はユキのことが大好きだからな。今も
It is a little dorky. I wouldn't call it creepy. Little dorky. But we like a little dorky.
嬉しいな。こうやって新しいことにトライできるのも小雪ちゃんっていう信頼できる後輩がいたからですからね。感謝してます。でも小雪ちゃんは頑張り屋さんだから頑張りすぎて倒れないかそれだけ心配ですけどね。
ああ、それなんだが、なんだか今大変そうだった。
If you're both looking rough, could you maybe join forces?
そろそろオープン
Sushi Host Club. We're back to Sushi Cabaret Club.
迫って人手が足りていないらしい。
I think that would go great.
してるみたいだが、
Because people are lonely and people are hungry. You know? It's win-win.
初日をうまくさばけるか。少し心配だな。あいつ自身も体調があまり良くないみたいだし。
そうなんですか？言ってくれればいくらでも手伝うのに。
People are hungry, people are
あ
lonely.
いつはいつで心配かけたくないんだろう。それに。
Yeah, now you lied to us, she don't want to ask you for help. It's lose-lose.
足を引っ張らないようにしたいんだと。
マジで本当に全然忙しくないのに。私が見え張ったせいですね。悪いことしちゃったな。桐生さん、私小雪ちゃんを助けに行ったらダメですかね。
No, I think she would love it if you two worked together
ユ
again.
キが助けに来たお前をうざいと思う子かどうか。その答えを一番よく知っているのはお前だと思うぜ。
Blue, 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 blue.
そうですね。ありがとうございます。
Oh, sweet girl with anxiety problems. She just
だって小雪ちゃんは私の大事な仲間ですもん。私準備してカムロ町に。
sweet girl with anxiety problems.
よかったら顔出して。
Yeah, you're gonna have to narrow that down in this chat.
わかった。
よーし、久々におばさん頑張っちゃうぞ。
I feel like that surmises with sweet blank with anxiety problems just about surmises all of us. So we need to do a lot of drink linking. I hope you're ready to listen to a lot of cutscenes with the gang. Where's that drink link? Not drink link. Where's that link? Is it in on this staircase maybe? No. Okay, it says it should be here. But Data-san?
よし、来たな、桐生。いいか、もう準備はできてる。
Yes, let's go.
ああ、行こ
目的地はスターダストだ。今日は和樹と優也が揃って店に出てる。
If we turn down the sweet and salty is a winning
お
combination.
前のエンディングノートを充実させるんだ。
Let's go make Curious sad.
さあ、もうすぐ見えてくるぜ。カムロ町の老舗ホストクラブ、スターダストだ。
う。老舗か。もうそんな扱いになってるんだな。
何年か前に人言派に乗っ取られて、一時期はだいぶ様変わりしてた。今は一周回って昔ながらのホストクラブって感じに戻ってる。和樹オーナーの方針だし。
昔ながらってのはああいう感じで大立ち回りすることか。
ああ、
He changed his hair. I really don't like that he changed his hair.
ああ
He used to have this glorious mop.
やってんだこんな街中で騒がせやがって
Like he looked like what if Trunks was a what if Trunks from Dragon Ball was like brunette and now he's got that. Love you, yeah. Absolute babe.
後悔させてやんぞ
Fruity as they come, look at him.
そんな安い脅し文句しか出ねえのかそれじゃあ今のカムロ町には通用しねえぞてめえの方こそうちに手出したことを後悔
Honestly, you just get tired of having a look. Honestly, for real. Sometimes I just toy with shaving it all off. Magenta jacket with the lacy shirt and a pop collar. Yeah, it's a look and a half. And here's the boy. Here is his husband. I think though. I think.
あれもしかしてや
God, I love men.
だ嘘
Yes, his husband, Kazuki.
かっこいいゆうやさんと二人
Look at him, babes, the pair of them.
お疲れさんゆうや相変わらず怖い
You're
もん
as
な
fearless as the day I met you.
和樹さ
And
ん
then they tongue kissed.
俺がこの店守ってますから安心してお客さんたちを楽しませてあげてください
お前も中にいてもらわないと盛り上がらないんだ
You know he's a big deal because he is a
まだ働いてもらうぞ
yes. Coming back to old man Yowie. You came back at the perfect time. He's got fans. He's such a big deal. He's got fans.
盛況みたいだなスターダストは
どうやらそうらしい。おかげであいつらの元気そうな様子をこの目で見られたよ。
そうか
Chic is one way to put it.
いや大したもんだなお宅のオーナーはさっきの見てたぜ
I personally would say fruitier than a fucking bowl of fruit. Fruitier than a fruit salad. That does count as a salad technically, even though it goes against my definition.
見た感じ店の調子も良さそうじゃねえか
そうっすねうちは昔ながらのホストクラブでしょ時代遅れの店って笑われることもありますでも和樹さんがオーナーに復帰して昔馴染みが少しずつ戻ってきてて新しく若いファンまで
In one of the Yakuza games,
俺らも和樹さんたちに負けてらんねえ
Stardust was taken over by the clone of Son, but not the clone, the original of the person who Son, his right hand man, is like based off, like had to get surgery to imitate. Who's this cunty little man? This is this man serving a bunch of cunt. I was just telling the story. This guy. He's just one of the hosts because their hosts are all fruity little guys that serve cunt all the time.
おじさん詳しいっすねけどねそれには訳があったんですよ
ん
結局のところ人言派に目つけられたのは町の構想のとばっちりだったんですそもそも人言派は大昔に一度
The Cream Mafia was beaten badly by the Tojo Clan Yakuza back in the 80s.
おじさんたちくらいの年なら知って
Meaning no offense.
ほら
You two look like you might have been around back then. Have you heard of the Dragon of Dojo, man?
ああ名前くらいは聞いたことがある
I thought about a male host club and blacked out a little bit, such as the cost of being a boy kisser. This is a male host club.
でねその桐生さんっていうのが
Kiryu was a legend, kicked the Jingwon out almost single-handedly.
和樹さんと優也さんはそれまでにもちょくちょく桐生さんと仲良く
They
してた
had
んです
the
ね
misfortune of
だ
being
から
his
その後復活した
friends.
人言派は報復として真っ
We
先
love kissing boys around here.
つまり和樹さんたちは桐生一馬のとばっちりで店をめちゃくちゃにされたわけ
A victim of his legacy of violence. See, this is the kind of shit. This is the kind of shit that fucks with Kiryu's head. Stop talking about Kiryu like that.
迷惑かけられんのはいつだってまっとうにやってる仇ですよまあ人言派は今じゃもう完全に潰れま
You
した
fucking with Kiryu's head.
死んじゃったらしいですけどね連中のせいでどれだけ和樹さんが店取り戻すのに苦労したことか方々から金借りて いろんな人たちにこれ以上ないくらい頭下げて、もしもあの世に声が届くもんなら俺から桐生たちにバシッと文句言ってやりたいっすよ。
なるほど。そうだな。確かにその通りだ。
No, he's not got a point.
おい。邪魔したな。
He's wrong. He's fucking. He's no.
ああ、いやいや。
So you've upset him now. Rude baby.
どこ行くんだよ。
Rude little cunty
こ
boy.
れで終わりじゃねえぞ。和樹と優也には後でセレナに来るように言ってやる。
和樹と優也をセレナに呼んでるのか。
ああ、もちろんお前は直接会えるわけじゃない。それでもあいつらの声を間近に聞くくらいはできる。
You've upset my baby. My baby old man.
俺はあいつらが元気にやってるのを見られただけでもう十分だ。
まあそう言うなって。安心しろ。さっきのホストは
Whatever that toddler of a host said.
お前を恨みになんて思っちゃいねえぞ。
Yeah, what does that fucking toddler ass baby man know? Sometimes you do a bit of a kicking ass. No, but this guy was just fucking wrong. He was just wrong. He wasn't like giving Kiryu the harsh truth. He was just being wrong. Like, Kazuki and Yuya didn't suffer Kiryu's legacy of violence. That's the shit that he has, like, convinced himself is true. Like, they would not be where they are today if not for him. The club would never have been gotten back from the Jingwon Mafia if not for him.
こちらこそお招きありがとうございます。
いやー、伊達さんに声をかけてもらえるなんて、カムロ町じゃ伝説の刑事さんですからね。
そんな見えすいたお世辞じゃスターダストも先が知れてるぜ、ゆうや。
You would have thought that they would drink here more often since it's like it's across the road.
そうかい。
ところで今日ってこれお店空いてますけど貸し切りですか？
いや、そういうわけじゃねえ。今くらいの時間はちょうど客が来ねえんだよ。
おいゆうや、なんか失礼だぞ。
でも和樹さんも正直そう思いましたよね。
お前ね、俺を巻き込むの
I'm gonna clear your name by muddying mine. Having a little bit of a lover spat, don't worry about it.
あ、そうだ伊達さん、聞いてくださいよ。さっきうちに半グレがみかじめせびりに来たんです。
ああ、知ってるよ。ちょうど遠目に見てたんだ。かっこよかったぜ。まあ刑事の立場としては喧嘩沙汰を大っぴらに褒めるわけにはいかねえが。
Technically, I probably should have arrested you.
いや、しかしスターダストの店先で喧嘩するなんて、なんか
Brought back memories.
久々に思い出しちゃいました。
Back in the day, we used to fight all the time.
何をだ？
俺にはわかるよ。多分お前と同じことを思い出してた。
やっぱりそうですよね。
おい、なんだってんだよ。
昔、あんな感じでユウヤ
You would hurl Yakuza hither and yon.
そのうちの一人が桐生さんでした。
なるほど。そうだったのか。
The only Yakuza welcome in the club.
20年近く前になるのかな。
ええ、そうです。めちゃくちゃに強かった。
See, that's what he used to look like.
あの人は。大文字は俺もめったに負けなかったんです。
Same suit.
最
Different
初はみかじめ目的のヤクザにしか見えなかったんですよね。
その時堂島の竜が相手だったとは夢にも思わなかったわけだ。
早いもんですよね。桐生さんが亡くなった。
Oh, yeah, yeah. He just found out, brother.
年も経ちます。それでも俺は未だに信じられねえ。
ユウヤは桐生さんがいつかフラッと店に来る。
See, that's their actual fucking. That's their actual friendship.
それも
That's their actual relationship.
高い酒をね。困ったもんです。
It's not. There's no legacy of violence. There's no
ユウ
suffering.
ヤの気持ちはわかるよ。
That is the
俺
shit.
だってあいつが死んだなんて信じられねえ。
この町であの人を知ってるもんはきっとみんな同じ気持ちでいるはずです。
けどよ、あいつと関わってると面倒ごとに巻き込まれることも多かったよな。スターダストなんてもろにそれで迷惑被った口だろ。さっき店に立ってたホス
Your
トが
doorman has a grudge against him.
伊 確かにそれはそうですね。だいたいあの人が来るときは厄介事を抱えてました。とばっちり食ってるなと感じることもしょっちゅうだったし。
You'd know a storm was coming.
今になって桐生さんをこんな風に言ったら俺ちょっと卑怯ですかね。
いいさ、溜め込んでることがあんなら全部ここで吐き出しちまえよ。
けどその厄介ごとに一番体張っていたのも桐生さんです。あの人の歯食いしばってる姿を見てると
And that man clenched his jaw and followed his
何も
eyes.
文句なんか言えなくなっちまう。
All your doubts had
例え
disappeared.
ば初めて会った時、あの人は登場界を一人で敵に回して戦おうとしていました。そして組の金庫から消えた100億をめぐってその鍵を握る少女を守りきった。あの時の桐生さんの背中を思い出すたびに俺たちも何度
He's got a crush. Yeah, everyone's got a crush on
ちょっ
Kiryu.
と何か人生でうまくいかない時期があっても頑張れる気がするんですよ。
Yeah, it's not that it's not that he made everyone's life worse. It's that he made everyone's life
いつまで
bearable.
経っても帰ってくる気がしちまうんです。
ねえ、伊達さん、
With him
ん
on your side,
俺らを呼んでくれたのっ
nothing
て
can get
なん
you.
でですか？もしかしたら何かあったんじゃ。
何かって？
そうですね。実は桐生さんのことで新たな事実が判明した。もっと言えば、
Oh, yeah, he's a business guy. He's the smart cookie.
とか。
何言ってんだよ。なんじゃねえ。俺はただ久々にお前らの声が。
Kazuki's a smart trash cookie.
そっか。そうですよね。
ちょっと当てが外れちゃいましたかね。
Can't blame a man for hoping.
お前ら。
和樹さんはいつだって桐生さんに恥ずかしくねえようにしたいって。そう言ってスターダストの所有権も必死になって取り返したんですよ。
ああ、大変だったろ。でもおかげでスターダストは昔の輝きを取り戻しつつある。カムロ町のこの辺一帯もだ。
I don't know about you, like you that have like no context for this. Is it like is it emotionally resonant? Because like obviously I know all of the insides, and I would be really interested to know if it was like if it was good writing if you didn't have all of the context.
間違いねえ。俺はそう確信してるぜ。
Like all of the points, the main points are being hit, even without me yelling over them. He's too much of a man of his word. He should just go in there and say hi to them, but... Is there any enmity there?
お前がカムロ町で戦ってきた一つ一つの記憶が今でもあの町の住人の励みだ。
Yeah, Kiryu is Kamurocho.
お前はどう思った？
He doesn't want to admit he was wrong. Stubborn old man.
正直に言えば嬉しかった。自分の葬式の参列者の話を。
That's basically what you were doing, listening in at your own funeral.
確かにな。ちげえね。自分がどんな生き方をしてきたかわかるよな。てめえの葬式の席ってな。中には死んで生成したなんていうやつもいるだろう。
No one expects the poor bastard everyone to say good riddance to.
そんなんじゃなかった。
You think you've only ever put people
俺は
in
お前に
danger?
そのことを思い知らせてやるつもりだ。次も誰か新しいゲストを引き
Working on another clandestine
楽し
reunion.
みに
Stay
待
in
っててく
touch.
れ。
That tastes got more irons in the fire.
また来るよ。
He won't listen. Maybe if he's told enough by enough people, then he'll listen. Then he'll learn. So Kazuki and you, Reverend Kamurocho. But the club's a shadow of its former self. It's a far cry from when the Jingwon Mafia took it over. Then I could open up the bowl they prepared for me. I suppose the fact they'd kept it so long is satisfying enough. Kazuki and Yuya, we can pound them now. And we can bring them to Dondoko. Beautiful stuff. Beautiful stuff. Right. Let's drink a link. Let's drink some links. Learn about our friends. We've got so many to do with everyone. Let's do Nanba first.
Yo, Nanba.
Your number.
もちろん一人で寂しくやってるとこです。ああ、ただ桐生さんもやっぱり飲まれます？
気を使わせちまってすまねえな。
これでも元看護師ですから。それに桐生さんのことは一番からくれぐれも頼むって言われてますんでね。
わかった。酒は控えとくよ。今日はウーロン茶にしておこう。
なら俺もお付き合いします。マサ。
そういや、お前たちはみんな仕事をなくしちまったんだってな。
そうなんです。俺も一番も足立さんもみんないっぺんに。俺は以前訳あってホームレスやってましてね。そこからこの年になっての再就職だったんで、結構苦労して見つけた働き口だったんですけど、急にパーになっちまいました。
どんな仕事だったんだ？
Oh, don't get me started on the fucking job
メ
market.
ーカーの倉庫で検品作業です。
やっぱり
Medicine drew you back in. What a weird way to say it.
どうかな？関係あるようなないような。まあ、その仕事に就くまではいろいろやりましたけど、どこも日雇いと
Yeah,
か。
yeah. Job market brackets derogatory. That's.
でも検品の仕事は
Yeah.
契約更新してもらって、職場の奴らともうまくいってたんです。ほら、俺も年だけは言ってるんで、結構若い。
It says the poor creative trying to get a new job. I fucking feel you. I fucking feel you. Like, I apply for like creative jobs every so often, and like, even then, I can't fucking. I can't get fucking anything out of it. It's fucking bullshit. You're a man of good character. Like, even though I've been actively like self-employed for like almost a decade, I'll still like apply for shit, and nothing ever comes out. I'm talking like everything from like senior to junior. Ridiculous. Yeah, the fucking fake jobs as well, or the jobs where they've already decided that it's going to be an internal hire, and therefore they put the job application out there, but they don't actually contact anyone because they've already picked somebody that's going to have the job. It's stupid. Should be illegal. Fucking illegal.
せっかく頑張っていたのに残念だったな。
そこですよ。
Paying to apply for a job is fucking horseshit.
若い子もいたんです。
なんだ？急に元気になったな。
あ、いやだってやっぱり嬉しいじゃないですか。その子おおらかな子だったんで、ちょっとドジも多かったんですけど、そのドジっ子がね、常々俺に言ってくれてたんですよ。南波さんはずっとここ辞めないでくださいねって。
居心地のいい職場だったみたいだな。
別に下心とかじゃないですよ。
わかってる。お前は
Recruiter job postings? I'm not familiar with that specific brand of bullshit.
でですね、地味な仕事でしたけど、俺はまあ人一倍楽しくやってました。新しい環境で新しい仲間ができて、やっと社会ってやつに居場所ができた気がしました。元ホームレスとしちゃかなり恵まれた再出発だったと思います。なのにある日急に契約終了を突きつけられて、もう来なくていいって。
理由は何だったんだ？
いや、そんな説明ありませんよ。 契約は更新しないと言われたらそれまでです。
ひでえ話だな。
ええ。で、その後家に帰ってみたら。
Oh yeah. So you apply for the job, but there's no actual job on offer. It's just recruiters that want your name.
英雄とダチだってことを職場で吹いてましたからね。会社としちゃ自分らに取引しねえうちに俺を切りたかったんでしょう。
春日の騒ぎに巻き込まれたってわけか。
もちろんあいつのせいだなんて思いません。一番も足立さんもはめられたんです。だから俺はほんの少しだってあいつらを恨みに思ったことはないですよ。
I think it's reasonable to be angry.
ここにいるのは俺とお前だけだ。少しは愚痴をこぼしたっていいんだぜ。
ありがとうございます。でも本当にそうなんです。っていうか結構踏み込んでくるんですね、桐生さん。
せっかく差しで飲んでんだ。変に取り繕っちゃもったいね
え。確かに。まあ飲んでるのはウーロン茶ですけどね。
お前も自分の生活を立て直そうって時なのにすまないな。俺に付き合わせちまって。
I'm sorry, I saddled me. Stop apologizing, you sad old man.
一番に頼まれてハワイから送ってきたけど。
Yeah. He's decided to stay with you. He wants to stay with you.
だからマジでそんな気にしないでくださいね。でないと俺も帰ってやりづらい。
わかったよ。ありがとう。
Stop apologizing. This isn't the Kiryu sorry tour.
一つよろしくってことで。
This is the Kiryu bucket.
乾杯しますか。
そうだな。
And now we're stuck in the ad land. I do apologize. I'm allowed to say sorry for the ad because fuck the ad. You know, he's tag team Fire Breath. Have you ever eaten horsetail? That sounds nasty if I'm honest. What music do we have? I could put on a Japanese podcast. Do you want to listen to a Japanese podcast with no subtitles? Y'all want to listen to 9 episodes of a Japanese podcast with no subtitles? Y'all want to listen to a different Japanese podcast with no subtitles? Weird. It's weird. So we'll do all of Nanba's stuff. Yeah, I think they were sponsored by the podcast. I don't understand it. You.
どうも、桐生さん。
今日も付き合ってもらえるか。
ええ、もちろん。ただ、
酒は控えろ。だろ。分かってるよ。この店はウーロン茶も悪くない。何か考え事してたのか。
ええ、まあ。
More crap with no easy fix. Fucking tell me about it.
どうしょうもねえのか、俺は興味あるぜ。
そうですか。じゃあ、聞いてもらっていいですかね。
Let your emotions out.
遠慮すんな。存分にやってく
れ。Level up.
精神誠意聞かせてもらうぜ。
Just us.
いや、嬉しいっすけど、そこまでの話じゃないんだよな。
わかったよ。じゃあ俺もそれなりの態度で聞くとしようか。
そんくらいでお願いします。
それで考え事ってのは？
考え事っていうか、ふと思い出してたんです。
Reminiscing is more like it.
この間、職場の同僚たち。
Let the boy reminisce. It would be silly of us to say you're not allowed to reminisce. It's all we've been doing basically all stream.
メーカーの検品の仕事だったな。
覚えててくれてましたか？ええ、そうなんです。大勢集まってくれましてね。 ただみんな心配そうでした。明日は我が身かもって。
Everyone's afraid they'd be next. Fucking hell, that's rough.
ああ、ほら。前ちょっと話したドジっ子。覚えてます？
そういや、そんな子がいるって言っていたか。
ほら、見てくださいよ。送別会の時の写真です。その子も来てくれて。この子、みやびちゃんって言うんですけど、帰る時、俺のために泣いてくれました。
優しい子なんだな。
ただし、その場で恋愛的な感情ではないって、しっかり釘は刺されちまいましたかね。
そこは優しくねえな。
もともとは秘書もやってたって話で、きっとその気になりゃいい男よりどりみどりですから。
いい職場だったんだな。写真からなんとなく伝わってくる。
Anyone? So, does anyone remember the Kiryu, not the Kiryu, the Ichiban Psycho thing from the very beginning of this game? Because I believe that might come up in the Psycho drink link at some point. Just maybe, just an inkling, you know?
俺も特に何も言わずにおきました。おかげで寂しいながらも楽しく飲めましたよ。
だが、お前はまだ踏ん切りがついてないようだな。
本当は早く次の職を探さなきゃいけねえんですが、どうにもやる気が出ねえ。一番と足立さんは、俺なんかよりよっぽど大事なもんを畳む羽目になってるってのに。あいつらを横目に俺がしょぼくれてるわけにいかんのですが、どうにも。
We'll drink until you talk.
わかった。
Just get hammered. You'll open it once you're hammered.
お前が自分の糞を吐き出すのを手伝ってやる。
だからあんたは飲んじゃダメなんだって。少しは自分の体にも。
So, you know, answer the questions.
おっと、そうだったな。
でもそう言ってもらえて、ちょっと気が楽になりま
The
した。
chin beard is slowly killing me. What's wrong with the chin beard? He's trying to be a distinguished old man. Also, what's wrong with the chin beard? I have one of those.
仕事なくして手持ち無沙汰になって、それで改めて思い知ったのは、俺がいなくても世界は問題なく普通に回るってことでした。けど、そんな俺に一番は力になってくれって言ってくれたんです。
Right when I needed
そんで、
Ichiban
キリ
brings
さ
me
んは
back.
俺に助けてもらったって。
Being useful to me feels like
なんつうか、必
salvation.
要とされるって救われます。
そうだよな。
Not expecting Akira right now. He's still a baby in the 80s. Oh yeah, you are like getting Kiryu whiplash going from playing Zero to watching me play this. Literal ends of the spectrum of Kiryu. We're gonna keep learning about. Actually, let's take a moment to talk to Bartender instead.
いらっしゃい、鈴木さん。
どうも、
鈴木さん。
お邪魔します。
お邪魔だなんて。いつでも。
So this guy
大事なお客さんです。
seems to look a lot like a man called Kashiwagi-san, who Kiryu saw die rather brutally.
何か私の顔にゴミでも
Is there something on my face?
いえ、そういう。
And they very clearly know that they are both. That the other one is who they are. They're just being kind.
まあ顔のこの傷が嫌でも目に入ってくるでしょう。
マスターはいつから横浜にいるんですか？
さて、どうだったかな。
Okay, count. Must be over a decade at this point.
10年よりはもっと前だったかもしれない。
長いこといらっしゃるんですね。ところで変なことを聞くようですが、好物の食べ物で真っ先に思いつくのは。
なんだろう。真っ先に思いつく食べ物か。
冷麺。 だったりしませんか？
Cold noodles. Any chance partial to him? Kashiwagi loved
いい
cold
ですね
noodles.
確かに好きかもしれないな冷麺は。
昔俺の周りにも冷麺の好きな人がいました。その人は俺にとって兄貴みたいな存在だったんで
The
す。
cut, the deep cut.
雰囲気がマスターによく似ていて、それでもしかしたらと思ったんですが、すいません。
I like the sort of
くだらねえ話を。
I'm going. I know who you are, but I'm not supposed to, so I'm going to pretend you just look like him, and I'm going to talk about him.
主役なんですから。
そう言ってもらえると。
So this guy is a guy called Kashiwagi, who was a high-ranking officer. I correct me, people that know, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe he was a high-ranking officer in the Kazuma family, who and the Kazuma family is Kiryu's dad. And Kashiwagi was, yeah, like you said, like an older brother to him. Kiryu saw Kashiwagi die rather violently in one of the early Yakuza games. And here he is, running a bar called Survive.
気が楽になります。
鈴木さんは随分とご苦労を重ねてきたようですね。私もこの商売は長いもんで、人を見る目はあるつもりです。
じゃあ俺はマスターの目からは
What do I have
ど
on
ういうやつに見え
my
てるんでしょうか？
強いがゆえに人に助けを求められない。弱さがあっても
Too
人
few
に
know
気
when
づ
he's
いて
been hurt.
もらえない。一
You
言で
never
言え
learn
ば
to
こ
ask
ん
for
な
help.
感じになるかな。
He's right. He's fucking bang on.
冗談ですよ。今のはある程度年齢のいった男性には大抵当てはまる。特に見た目がこわもての人は十中八九そうでしょう。
それで言ったらマスターもそうですね。
へえ。実は私もこの店の前は
Also lived
人
in a
に
world with
弱
no
みを
room
見
for
せられない
weakness.
業界で長いこと生きていましたから。
え？
おっと。今のは忘れて
Where I was is not important. It's where I am.
わかりました。
ともかく若い頃は強い自分でいようと気負わなくては生き残れなかった。そういう人生を長く生きてきた。あなたもでしょ？
If it's the same for you, perhaps.
マスターは今はそうじゃなくなったと。
多かれ少なかれ人に助けられています。逆に私でさえ誰かの助けになっていることもあるのかな。そうやってこの町に根を張って暮らしてきた。どこかに自分に居場所があるというのはそういう生き方であると私は思う。
Survive.
羨ましいお考えです。
あなたは多くの人間のために戦って守ってそして傷つき失ってきた。そういう人こそ最後には幸せになってもらわないと私は世の中を不公平と感じてしまう。
俺は幸せには見えませんか？
何もかも手に入れて満ち足りること
Saying
が
it to you,
幸
saying it's
せ
someone
な
who's found happess that I worry you
らあな
never
たは
will.
幸せではないんだろう。
Oh, that's cutting. Again and again, you've been denied
愛する
peace
者
and
と隔
rest.
離され
You've been denied something as precious.
ついには自分
As
の
your
名
name
前を
itself.
名乗ることも許されてない。しかし
But right now, this one
あなた
moment,
のそばには今
you have people willing to help you.
助けを求めれば手を差し伸べてくれる仲間がいる。そこに彼らがいるのは
After all the tragic mistakes,
あなたのこれまでの
the
生き方
camaraderie is
が
what proves you're still a
間違
noble
って
man.
いなかったからだ。
ちょっとどうしたんだろう。あの二人こっち見てるよ。
珍しくマスターの口数が多いな。
一体何を話しているのやら。
No, there's no way that they cannot just hear every word of this conversation, you know? I know what comes to you. Try depending on them. While you can. After all, you're getting up there in years. You're almost too big to be told what to do.
おめえもぼちぼちもういい年なんだからよ。
やっぱり
It's
よく
uncanny.
似ていますよ。
You're so much like in Bartender. My old Anarchy.
俺が昔兄貴と慕っていた人に。
Do I need to explain the concept of anarchy?
あなたがご自分の名前を
Yes, I say.
取り戻
The
し
day does come when you're able to take back your name.
またこ
I'd
の
like to
店
see
に
you
来て
then.
ください。その時はお互い隠し事
We'll
なし
speak
で
frankly.
腹を割って話
Neither of
し
us will have anything left to hide.
最高にいい酒を
I'll
用
pour you
意
a
して
drink
待って
worthy
い
of
ます。
yourself that day.
もちろん
On the house.
私のおごり
Naturally.
で。
この酒も十分うまいっすよ。
I'm going to be real. It's very hard to understand what someone is saying if they have a deeper voice. These will
話
be.
せてよかった。
That's true. That's true. Like even when I'm wearing my hearing aid in, sometimes I can't hear people if they've got a deeper voice, which I know sucks because my voice is deep.
ありがとうございます。じゃあ。
この店の名前はサバイバ
Now you know why it's called Survive. Names are powerful
ー。
things.
我ながらいいネーミングだったな。
Units are. I try because I know what like, the difference is. Like I know how to speak into a microphone and I know how to project because of my work in radio and my work on stage. I remember back when I was a teacher, some of the kids, I could not fucking hear them. They would be sat like a few seats away, and I just could not hear them when they asked me a question. Let's go back to talking to Dan, but like, the bartender just speaks directly into his fucking soul. Just looks him dead in the eye, tells him exactly, like, just speaks directly into his fucking soul. And that only comes from they have known each other for decades. They come from the same world and they have the same problems. And I forgot how fucking powerful that scene was. Moise, that's my bestie to speak up. I can never hear him. Like, again, like I know, like, naturally, and also like I'm speaking into a microphone right now, so I'm kind of over enunciating so you all can hear. But when I'm talking, I do have a tendency to talk really fast or mumble, or both. Ask Zach if he's still in the chat. I've almost got a problem. I heard everything you said, but the audio processing is fucked. Like the audio made the blame Bruce screen. I know people that are like that. This is why I always have subtitles on, even when it's like in English.
それがですね、過去に起こした俺の不祥事が原因だってんです。
過去の不祥事？
俺は昔看護師やってた頃に病院の薬を盗んで横流ししたってことになってるんです。
I can hear everything they're saying because, well, they're not standing physically across the room from me. Subtitles are the best. Subtitles are the fucking best. Dealing drugs? You're not a... Nanba is not a fucking drug dealer.
お前に限ってそんな真似はしねえはずだ。
え？あ、そっか。言わずとも分かってくれますか、桐生さん。
Also, there are subtitles on the stream, I believe. They should just pick up my mic, but they might pick up everything.
そうです。薬盗んで横流ししたのは別の人間なんですが、それについちゃ俺の中で肩はついてます。俺は
Oh, yeah, my reading speed is way faster than the speaking speed.
あらかじめ会社に伝えてました。その上で2年も働かせてくれてたのに、今さらそれを理由に契約を打ち切った。 ってことになります。
ずいぶん妙な話だな。
ええ。俺はてっきりネットで炎上した一番のダチだからクビになったんだと思って。
They keep saying Kiryu is like Casino
会社と
King.
しては
Casino King.
を犯してまで雇う理由はないわけですし。で、会社は俺の元同僚たちにも素直にそう説明すりゃいい。
だが会社はそうはしなかった。実は会社がお前をクビにしたのには第三の理由があったのかもな。
第三の理由？
I love Casino
春
King.
日の動画が炎上したところで会社がお前をクビにするほどのこととは思えねえ。お前は倉庫で検品する作業員で
Yeah, for I get you. Like,
でもなかったんだろう。
what one thing that like bugs me the other way though is if they make the subtitles like too long, if it's like a comedy, they will like spoil the joke in the subtitle because the comedic timing doesn't work as well written down.
クビにされた本当の理由か。
何か思い当たることはあるか？
いや。でも
Like sometimes even when you're reading, you need to leave the beat,
気がします。とっくにクビになってんだし。
otherwise the joke just doesn't hit as hard. It's for your peace of
お
mind.
前が納得いくことが一番大事だ。
Yeah, line breaks are very much a friend. Although I think like we could be doing so much more with subtitles if we had people that gave a shit about accessibility, properly gave a shit about accessibility. We could be doing subtitles so much better than how we do them now. How we do them now is the bare minimum, and sometimes they don't even hit there.
いいさ。こういうのはお互い様だ。
そう言ってもらえると気が楽になります。また相談に乗ってもらえますか。一番のやつがいねえと俺はどうにも頼りなくて。
That's why I use periods when I speak. When I add a period in, I wouldn't logically end a sentence. It's because I would pause. Yeah, I mean that. I feel like semicolons and commas are used for the same purpose, but like whatever gets your style of speaking across in whatever gets your style of speaking across in the written word, fucking go for it. Grammar is all suggestions. Last time we spoke, Nanba wanted to find out the real reason he lost his job.
隣空いてるみたいだな。
ええ、もちろんです。
例の件、何か進展はあったのか？
Commas are short pause to me, so sometimes periods imply more pause. I get that. 100% I get that.
みやびちゃんに誘われて二人で飲んできたんです。
I had a linguistic friend go, language doesn't exist in books, it exists in brains. Yes. Yeah. Language exists in brains. My logic is like if I can understand what you're trying to say, the rules of grammar don't really matter.
ただデートしましたって話じゃねえんだろ。何か収穫があったようだな。
And I know some linguists don't like that. Some linguists are like, no, here are the rules and we have to obey the rules. But like, if I can understand what you're saying, the rules don't matter.
彼女からは気になる話があるって誘われたんです。なんでも俺が
She called me because the company's explanation for firing me jogged her memory.
ほう。
彼女ね。
Originally, she was secretary to an executive.
それが会社の事例で
Will be transferred to her inspections despite having no training.
慣れない仕事を強いら
Yeah, if language is about communication and you've communicated, then who cares? Yeah, it's why I don't like people that are like stringent about spelling or about like new words or about how words change meaning. It's like, yeah, if you know what I mean, why does it matter? It's the what is the my favorite way to explain as long as you know what it means, it doesn't matter. It's wonderful, very true. What is frozen hot chocolate? What is frozen hot chocolate? I'm not familiar with that beverage.
同じ人間が絡んでたんです。
この件の黒幕ってことか。
ちょいと大げさですけど、そういうこと。
American. Thank you. Thank you.
そいつはみやびちゃんが秘書についてたある重役だったんです。ほら、見てくださいよこれ。会社のホームページに顔が出るほど偉いやつで。
Serial sexual harasser. He was pressuring Miyabi-chan to become his mistress. She wouldn't do it, and she reported his behavior to HR. Good. Fuck that guy. Let's go punch him in the face.
ねえ、全くその通りで。その後会社は
Surprisingly, asshole gets a slap on the wrist.
でもそれは原稿数ヶ月とか
Basically, if you took hot cocoa and made it sort of slushy, not quite a frappe slash shaken texture, but definitely got chocolate base.
役員の仕返しが始まるんです。
It's not quite a chocolate milkshake, but it's not an icy or a sorbet either. It's blended icy chocolate. That sounds real tasty, not gonna lie. It sounds real tasty. Like a chocolate slushy. That sounds banging. That sounds banging. I wish that wasn't just an American thing. 'Cause, again, that sounds fucking banging.
そして俺のいた現場へ回されてきたわけですが、もちろん野郎の報復人事だったに決まってます。
表面上役員のセク
Doesn't make sense to call it frozen hot chocolate. It's frozen. What do you call it that? If I say frozen chocolate, you're gonna think of a chocolate bar in a freezer. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
声を上げづらいのか。
ええ。で、セクハラ役員はみやびちゃんが検品の現場に来てからもちょくちょく彼女のことを覗きに来てたそうです。そんである時、
Oh, the game is frozen? Why his game frozen?
優しくしてもらってるのを目撃したみたいで。
We can both still hear it, but the screen has frozen. Oh dear.
それだけのことで俺を
Which means we can't. Oh, I don't know when the. Oh, and it's crashed. And it's crashed. God. When was the last time it autosaved? It better not. The last time it autosaved should have been after we did Names and Faces, which is the Kashiwagi mission. I'm gonna check. That actually might be a good. I was gonna say after we wrap up the Nanba stuff, we would end stream, but if that has crashed, then that might be a sign to end stream, especially if I can't get it to boot again. That's a problem. It is 10:30. It is 10:30. So yeah, like that might be the sign to end stream. So yeah, thank you all for coming and hanging out with me. Sorry for the somewhat abrupt ending. If we've lost any progress, I will get us back to the point where we were before next stream. Little bit of housekeeping before we go. Wednesday we're going to do. Okay, Don't tell me I just lost all that progress. Okay, we didn't lose all that progress. We did not lose all that progress. Thank fuck for that. A little bit of housekeeping before we go. Wednesday we're going to be doing another logo speedrun challenge. Don't miss that. That's a real fun one. And then Saturday, big important stream on Saturday. On Saturday, the Wrestling is Silly Season 2 begins. If you've never seen Wrestling is Silly before, I urge you to go to the YouTube channel, !YouTube in chat, to get a link to that. Go to the YouTube channel, watch the Tournament of Champions. Wrestling is Silly is a show that I do that I'm going to be doing either every other week or every month. I've not quite decided yet. Where we bring together VTubers and TV show characters and people from history, people from pop culture. We memes sometimes, and we put them in a wrestling league. It's CPU versus CPU. I'm the commentator, I'm the booker, but I do not play the matches. Everything that happens is a surprise to me as much as it is to you. We are going to be seeing 2 new champions crowned tomorrow. We are going to be seeing new teams, new wrestlers, a lot of new stuff. If you have ever liked the idea of wrestling, or just want to see some silly action, you want to see some faces you recognize hitting each other in the more faces that you recognize, please do come to Wrestling is Silly. And because it's the premiere, I am going to ask, can you all share the stream? And if you know anybody that's streaming that day, please ask them to raid, share the Blue Sky post and all that jazz. Everything is appreciated. I put a lot of work into Wrestling is Silly, and I'm really excited to present it to you all. Shall we go and say hello to somebody? Yes, we should. But who? What is cracking off over on the people that I follow? But yes, that is streams the rest of the week. Again, please come to Wrestling is Silly. It's a good time. It's always really, really fun. It's a really hard show to advertise to people. But whenever anyone comes and watches it for the first time, their response is always, "This is really good. This is really, really good." So please come to Wrestling is Silly. It's such a good time. I am going to send you over to my friend Prolo, who is playing Xenoblade Chronicles X. Let me find the button. Where is the button? There we go. Link to the Discord. Link to nerdyqueer.com. Please do go to nerdyqueer.com. It's really, really cool shit. And yes, until next time, Buccaneer Buckfar with Book You. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. I will catch you in the next stream. But until then, stay beautiful. Love you. Bye.